everybody. Welcome to Talking Habs. No, he's jealous. And Don't Fuck with Media. We're doing a collaborative. I don't think he's friendly watching the Toronto Maple Leafs, but I'm not friendly watching the Maple Leafs. But we're going to hang out together for Toronto and Florida in the quarterfinals, game 2. And just so that you're not confused about the fact that it says Habs and all that. So, yeah, we'll be right to it in just a second. It starts right now. You don't have to be a Habs fan to hang out here. So that's why I wanted to explain that. It was a horrible way to start, but hopefully the Florida Panthers will start better than I just did. And to join me for that, for this live stream, to my, let's get it right, the other side there, from the High Brew Nation podcast on Don't Puck with Media, Cam Sikarzik.
What's going on, guys? Okay. Go Panthers, go.
Go Panthers, go. Go Panthers, go. And then down below me, from the Flyer podcast, also on Don't Bug with Media, is, I forgot his name there for a sec. What's his name? Oh, yeah, Eric Martino. Got to do it like Alex does. Sorry, I know I'm an idiot.
That was a great Alex impression there. How's it going, boys? Doing good. Doing real good. Another great game to watch. Let's hope for a Florida win, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, quick survey. Who's winning tonight? Florida.
Florida evens it up.
Though, because we all don't really like the Leafs. But honestly, who do you think wins tonight?
Florida.
I think
Stolarz is going to be out, and apparently it was a double concussion, so he might be out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, he might be out. And look at Wall's numbers in the game: 605 goals against and an 850 save percentage.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like Stolarz has been that stellar either, if you think about it. I mean, Florida's
19 goals against and a 901 save percentage in 6 games in the play. That's pretty good. I mean,
the 901 for me. I mean, the 219 is fine.
But that's the 910 of today. It used to be 910 now it's 900. That's what I was hearing from experts saying. It's a little lower. There's more guys that are up there, but now it's a little lower as far as when you're looking at that 910, saying that's the standard. It's 900 now. From what I
the save percentages have gone down the last few years. Now I think last year was like 899 or something, or a couple years ago it was something crazy.
Right. Yeah, so it's dropped. So his 901's not. Stolarz I think has been good.
Yeah, he's been good.
But I think you're right.
Also, but also you have to take into account last game, he comes in cold,
true.
So maybe a little rusty here and there, but we'll see, because he was pretty good all year, so we'll see.
Yeah, and he was good against Florida from what I heard, and I don't expect those numbers still, because like you said, he came in cold, all that stuff, right? So it'll be better. But we'll see. I mean, unless it is like that for them. I hope it is. But
I think part of it was that he came in cold, but at the same time, if you look back at game 1, Florida did pick it up in the third period. They eventually found their legs and they started skating.
Yes.
It's easy to say that Toronto got an easy jump out ahead in that game. And it was. Bobrovsky in the first 2 periods really wasn't that great. Or first period,
Florida themselves
really wasn't that great.
Florida, the whole team, wasn't great to start. And then I kind of gave up on the game. I went to do stuff. I came back in, and it's 4-3. It's oh, wow, they came back. So maybe we're going to. And then the 5th goal, and I gave up completely. But they got another one. So, Toronto's got to be careful here.
I told people that are trying to be Toronto looks different. I'm just I'll believe it when they make the 3rd round. If they make the 3rd round, I'll concede that they can go to the Cup final. But what I'm concerned about is that Florida can have a tendency to really drag you out and make this series go as long as they want. They would prefer a longer series, I think, with the way and the physicality that Florida plays. Bobrovsky might not like it, but ultimately, I think that's what they're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I know what I'd prefer.
And fans love
but-
more hockey. So
Yeah, but I like more hockey without teams that are named the Maple Leafs. That's me. That's just me. Okay, let's use.
I want to know how you guys felt about the Sam Bennett debacle from game 1, where
I didn't see the hit. I still haven't.
this is going to be very controversial, and I'm being very objective with my opinion on this. He nudged him. I don't think that was enough. He had his elbow tucked. I don't think he was going in to hit him.
How did he get a double concussion though?
A lot of people think it was from the first shot. Listen,
Yeah.
My thoughts go out to, like, Stolarz. I want him to recover and recover well, but I'm not gonna say that Bennett was the what. Like, come on, he did. It's a little ridiculous. We have I've seen Leafs fans say like it wasn't even much of anything.
Is Bennett going to get anything from the league? Doesn't look like it.
No, it's nothing.
So
there wasn't even a penalty on the play.
There was no penalty on the play. I didn't see it, so I can't say. But you said it was from something else. Did he have another hit? Like what happened to Stolarz that he would have got a double concussion then?
He took a shot. I think it was the first or second shot of the game. He took a squirt to the head, like a puck. His helmet just like flew off even from the shot. It was crazy. Yeah. He really took the shot square to the head. And
you know what? And then maybe that little thing from Bennett, that could be enough to trigger a second one if you're already just took one.
Yeah, that was the theory going around also that I heard today, is that basically he might have gotten like a little concussed from that shot that he took. And then when Bennett hit him, it was just like he kind of got like a double concussion in the game. So it's like, that's really not good.
I guess we got something to announce here, guys, for my channel. Anyways, I knew about this a little bit ago, but here's Phil from a regular. He says, "Have no fear, I am here with my son, Phil." Congratulations, Phil had a baby boy.
Nice.
4 or 5 days ago? I don't know exactly when, but yeah, congratulations to Phil on the birthday. He told me to keep it under wraps for now. And so he's announcing it. So
if you and your spouse are confused on names and still don't have a naming convention, Cam is a beautiful gender-neutral name, and I'm not saying that because it's my name, but it's also Cam Neely's.
You can say the same thing for Rick.
There's just a lot of good Camerons. That's all I'm saying.
Rick.
Congratulations.
I know lots of girls named Rick. I don't, but All right. Habs Guru says, "Go Panthers, go!" And he says hi to Cam and Filibuster. Phil is Eric, by the way, but if in case you want to call him Eric. BL says, "Go Canada! You can figure out the rest, Ricardo." Yeah, I can figure it out. You're allowed to. It's Canada, so we're free here. You're allowed to go for whoever you feel like it. BL says also, Eric needs to adjust his mic just a little bit. Yeah, we were working on that before. We might have figured it out, but nothing we can do about it for tonight. So sorry about that. BL adds, but yet Sam Bennett waltzes around in this modern day NHL. What do you mean by that, though, exactly?
Look, I think Sam Bennett
gets away with shit.
Sam Bennett's a rat. I mean, like, Kachuk, Marchand, and Bennett are all rats, but I'm not gonna say like they're like very dirty players. They play a very aggressive and physical game of hockey.
And listen.
Last year, do I think Bennett should have gotten a penalty for pushing Coyle into Swayman? Sure. Should he have gotten a penalty for what he did against Stolarz? You could argue that maybe. I'd see it, but I don't think he himself is really that bad of a player.
The physical play, the dirty hits that are being overlooked, and they are being overlooked. It's because that's what the league wants. They want a battle out there. They want it to be war. They want the viewers to be, on the edge of your seat, and also to be upset or happy, depending on what your team does. That's what they want. I think that is what they want. Listen, I've been reading about it, and I agree.
Eric, maybe you can help me explain this too. Like, if you think about it this way, you can have a scale of where players fall upon like the rat meter, right? Like you can have, Matt Cooks all the way up here. Maybe Tom Wilson not so far below him, and then maybe
not far below.
And like, you can have like Ryan Reeves somewhere. Like you can have like a scale, but your scale is also going to change depending on how you view the player.
Oh yeah, for sure. It depends, right? Like obviously there's some players that are like a little more ratty than others there, but like look, the Flyers have Travis Konechny now. Is Travis Konechny the biggest rat in the league? No, but like let's say the scale of maybe like a 5 or a 6, but like, oh yeah, different level of rat. That's fine.
What do you think about this comment here? Bielsa's latest scuttlebutt here in Nova Scotia. Sid and Marchand, both from Nova Scotia. I'm still reading something. Being wooed big time by McKinnon to join him in Colorado. He is big time pissed at Avs management.
This is the response to that.
Oh. Colorado does not have the cap space to support either of them. Good point.
They don't. They only have $9 million going into next year.
Yeah, I mean, they'll have to make moves, but then those moves then go like, well, you're still not as good at, you're not a good enough team because you had to make a hole here to fill that,
He's pissed that Mikko Rantanen scored a hat trick on them. That's what he's upset about. And I'm pretty sure he's pissed at the fact that the defense just wasn't playing up to par. The team didn't perform that they needed to in that game 7. That's just what it was. And you could argue either of them could have walked out of that game. It was a great game. 2 great teams that I think it was such a shame to even watch them play in the first round.
No, it was. He's pissed at management because they didn't want to pony up. And in the end, because apparently Rantanen came down in his asking price. And for some reason at that point, they didn't want to do it. So
I bet you anything that Rantanen's saying that to save face. Because if he did,
I heard that before. I don't know if it was from him though.
If he did, then why didn't he sign it? Because apparently the Avs offered him $14 million. So then why didn't he sign the $14 million deal?
No, he didn't. But then he came down in price, and they traded him. They didn't want to sign him then. That's what's going around.
Yeah, because what I heard is they didn't want to pay him more than McKinnon. And the reason why they didn't want to go too high either is because they felt like they don't want to have 3 guys on their team that are making. Basically, they didn't want the Toronto problem where you have so many guys making X amount of money where you can't pay anybody else. But like I was listening to, I think it was like Frank Saravalli on his Potter, but it's like you made this trade, like Colorado made that trade before even knowing what the cap projections were going to be for the next 3 years. So they technically they would have been fine, even just to if it's true that he said that he would have taken something like 12.6 or 12.8, they would have been fine with the way the cap is going to go up in the next 3 years.
I didn't realize that was before the.
Yeah, they made the trade the first trade obviously they made that trade before the cap projections came out.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. By the way, we're underway. It's almost a minute in on my screen. We should all be time. What do you guys got? All the same? 9:14. Just stoppage of play.
Yep.
You guys are watching it through how I'm sharing it. We're
on. Just making sure. Making sure.
Yeah, I'm monitoring it. We're actually very fortunate tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We found a way to synchronize our watches, so we're all in the same surprise factor. That way, no one needs to pause at all.
I do have it about 40 seconds ahead over on the side, though.
That's fine. Then turn that off. What do you need that?
Yeah, in the interest of team, I shall turn that off.
Crazy.
Yeah, mine too, because I'm playing so on another TV, it's making me trip.
You guys are
that's the problem. I keep looking over there.
You guys have a strong sense of deja vu?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like you've seen it before because you're 40 seconds ahead. So, you get it? No?
Yeah.
No, but it's good if you're watching the ahead one, then you take the behind one in case there's something happens and you even miss a replay. You go back here and you're going to catch it.
No.
I do that during the season when I have
Be a team player. Team player.
For tonight, it is a Canada-U.S. co-production.
I will say
Florida they're going to tariff that.
Yeah, Florida's living under pressure.
Yeah, they're going to tariff us because it's a Canada-U.S. co-production now. What are we going to do?
Sorry, I don't understand what a tariff is or why that's important or relevant at all.
I'm not surprised. You know. Why? Because they want to tariff movies.
I didn't realize this was a political show. I thought this was a hockey podcast, Rick.
Sometimes a political show pops out of nowhere. You never know where it's going to happen.
We should work on that a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope Florida taxes the shit out of Toronto. How's that?
I was schooled.
Dessert.
All right, let's see who's talking in here. We'll go back to Phil. He was born late last month. And his name is Philip Saint Laurent Jr. So we're going to call him Junior, or what are you going to call him?
He did it to confuse his spouse. That's what he did.
He says also, I'm whelmed.
Well, Florida's going to go on the penalty kill after having what I thought was a pretty good start.
Overwhelmed. Go ahead. What were you saying? I'm sorry if I interrupted.
No, you're fine. I think Florida's going to the penalty kill. I thought it was a pretty good start by them so far. They're showing some force, but
well, we're on our screen here. We're 2 minutes and 20 seconds in. There's just 2 shots in the game, both Floridas, but they are going to the PK.
Did he just
kick him?
Roundhouse kick him in the nuts?
No,
Roadhouse.
I didn't see that. I know, but it might have looked like it. I didn't see him actually kick him in the nuts, but I could have missed that.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry. I thought he hooked his penis. Like, did anyone else see that leg come around to try and hook him, or was he just trying to regain his balance?
He hooked his penis.
What the hell did they call that? Was that a hook?
I think they called it interference.
It's probably interference or roughing, maybe.
I don't know if it was roughing. I mean,
anybody know I can't use my screen.
Oh my God! Bobrovsky.
Big save.
Good way to track the puck here.
What's it about the American feeds where they gotta put the name of the guy over their head? Like, you can't figure it out.
I actually like that. To tell you the truth.
Like that. Are you serious?
God.
Yeah, I actually do like that.
That's awesome.
Depending on who you're watching, some of the numbers are like really hard to read.
Yeah. Some people still have the jersey tuck grandfathered in, like they can still do it.
It's from the video games. You guys are just used to that kind of stuff from the video games.
Well, not me because I don't game. So
okay, so there's my theory. Is out the window.
Last time he gamed was when the Sega Genesis came out.
Actually, I think the last NHL game I owned was NHL 2001 on my PC. But it's like every year the game came out, I had to like upgrade my graphic card or something. I'm like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you do a PC gaming?
Different day.
Well, when I was young, like I played the NHL on my PC.
Oh yeah.
I never. I think I owned one more on my. I had a PS3 at one point only because I wanted the Blu-ray player, and that's because I'm not a gamer at all.
There's the penalty.
2 minutes for touching his pee-pee.
There you go. So it's a new penalty. It just came in this season. You don't remember?
Did you see Matthew Nyes put his elbow up into Bobrovsky's eyes? Hey, you know what? Yeah, that's clever. Give him $8 million just for doing that.
Yeah, well, the one thing, like, he's not the typical.
You think Will tried to sell something there?
What?
I don't know.
It's a little soft. They have equal right to that ice. That's pretty soft. I'm glad that wasn't a call because I think he did everything he could to try and get out of his way.
10-ply soft. Biel, I didn't see the Kachuk hit, so I can't.
Penalty successfully killed by the Cats,
Speaking
man.
of lousy defense, Noah Hannafin looked like a beer league player. I missed that.
Oh, man. I thought it was a breakaway by Barkov. Woo! What a shot. Holy cow.
I'd do that in a minute, like in a second. Is it going to happen, though? You know what, though? Spittin' Chicklets put that out there that he's sure if Crosby's going anywhere, it's to Montreal.
But no one believes that he's going anywhere.
Yeah, I know. I don't think he is either. But the guy from Spittin' Chicklets, and not Biz because I don't really like Biz, the other guy.
Whitney.
Yeah.
He
says he'll bet money on it. If he's going anywhere, he's going to Montreal.
You wouldn't be a bad ad for Montreal. They got the draft capital and some prospects that they can give up.
I take him.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be interesting. Now that Mike Sullivan's gone, what Crosby's gonna want to do, because it's clear that they're going into kind of a rebuild.
So I want to bring this up. So the comment that he just made was that for your 2 first-round picks, which are just 16 and 17, right, and the second-round pick, and you think that is enough for a world-class player? That's not even. That doesn't even.
No, I don't think
they don't
it's
even
enough.
pick up the phone.
I said I'd do it.
I'd do it too. But even if anyone who says the guy's like what, turning 37, 38 years old, who cares? The guy still produces at the rate that he does. He's going to get at least probably 3 or 4 first-round picks minimum.
There's some. I don't know if anybody saw, for the Habs fans in here, the press conference. Hughes and Gordon. Very interesting stuff has come out about it. I'm gonna do a review for the season. I'm gonna talk about this kind of stuff, and it's basically about where Montreal is going and what they're probably going to do over the next couple of seasons. It might not be exactly what we've been talking about. So it's very interesting stuff.
Oh, Florida's pressuring right now.
Florida's racing back to their own zone.
You missed it. I'm doing real time. You're like behind. You're like, oh, hey, this is a game.
I'm watching the same feed as you.
Yeah. Oh,
that was.
Oh my gosh!
Good move there, though.
Panthers.
Who was that almost put it on the
I think
side
that was
there?
Marchand.
It looked like it could have been. Looked like he had a long tail on him.
If the name was showing on top, I know who it was.
Good point. Good point. So far, we're almost 7 minutes into this first, and the shots are 4-2 for Florida. No score. Okay, face it off already. Jesus, refs, man. And linesman, actually.
Oh, Marchand's not playing on the Bennett line. I'm kind of shocked there.
He's on the third line with.
Yeah, he's with Mustarainen and Lundell.
And Lundell, yeah.
Oh, that's scary too. Like Christ, spread out the depth a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been a really good line for the past few games. Even going back to the other series there.
Yeah. What is it? So is it Regan Verhaeghe or Rodrigo?
You want to see
Verhaeghe?
the lines? I got them. I didn't get a chance to show them. Florida lines. Yeah, Verhaeghe, Barkov, Reinhart, Bennett, Rodriguez, Kachuk, Lundell, Lestrain, and Marchand, Sturm, Samoskevich, and Boquist.
Name a better top 6.
Yeah, they're deep, man. They are deep.
Actually, name a better top 9. I don't think you can. Maybe Dallas.
Yeah, that was
maybe a healthy Dallas.
And I'll just say this. I didn't say anything, but I was holding myself back. But my brain is smart enough to know, no, don't say the Habs. You're an idiot. So I didn't. But I had to hold myself
Good job,
back.
Rick.
I had to hold myself back.
You mean the team that got gentlemen swept? You're right. That's top 9.
I'm learning as I get older.
Good. I'm glad you're learning, Rick.
You can't.
Robertson is back tonight for Dallas. I'm sorry, game time decision.
Game time decision
is what was said. So likely, so long as he's at least like 70%.
I don't know that likely is accurate. It's a game.
They're calling
50-50.
Yeah, he's got a trip, I think.
Yeah, something just happened.
I didn't think they were going to call that.
Forsling.
Oh, well, it's Marchand. Never mind. I actually believe it.
Was it Forsling? Tavares? Yeah. He goes. Dive.
He made a play for the puck. I mean, I get it. I don't know. I think that's a little soft too.
A soft call. That's a soft call. It wasn't a dive. I'm just joking, but a bit of
that was borderline.
Especially when the refs have been letting everything go. So what? This game they're calling everything?
I don't know.
Or
I
I
wouldn't
missed a
even
lot
call
of
that a
stuff.
slew foot. He didn't stick his leg out. He went for a play on the puck. He played the
Yeah, I don't
puck.
know. It looked a bit soft for me.
It did look. I'm sorry. Well, then look at who committed the penalty, and then look at who it was on.
Yeah.
Marchand and Tavares. I
Yeah.
don't really trust either of their reputations, to be honest with you. So it's. I don't know. I don't know if I would call that a slew foot.
The refs, by the way, are hang on, I got them here. The refs are Dan O'Rourke and the Montreal hated Francois Saint Laurent. So you know the quality of the reffing is just like right up there. Sure it is. If you believe that, I got some swampland to sell you.
There you go.
All right, silence. Silence is golden, and I cannot sing. All right, where was I? What about the stake that followed the what? The streak. Oh, I'm sorry. The streak that followed the puck for Americans. They got better at watching the game, and you know it's kind of like training wheels on a bicycle. They were able to take them off. Is what I think happened. I'm going with that. What do you think, Eric? Am I accurate?
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right, eh?
I concur.
Awesome. I don't know. Makes sense to me. Phil says, maybe take back Letang. No, why do we want Letang? Give him a young center and RHD to compensate young.
Anyone who
Cap
takes
and
on
Struble.
Letang is.
No, we're not taking Letang. We got
Yeah.
young D. We got young D that needs to
let
come
him
up.
die.
You bring in Letang, and they go, what the hell? Where's my spot? What do I got to work here for?
Yeah, no one's taking that contract. Not happening.
Why would we want that contract? No way.
No, it's time. It's Pittsburgh's been around for 15 years. I think it's time they finally go. They've had a long run.
I've said before, the best thing for them would be to trade Crosby and Malkin and
They won't.
whatever you can, but
They won't trade
they're gonna
Crosby.
leave.
Malkin probably.
Someone told
But-
me Dubas had to promise management when they hired him that he wouldn't trade them.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause even-
not, I don't know, but I was told this. I didn't actually, but someone told me that this is what happened. It was a good, the person is a believable person, so I believe it.
Yeah, because what I heard the same thing is that basically when Dubas got the job, that's why he got such a long contract, is because they had told him we want to spend like the next 3 years trying to like retool and compete, and then after go into a rebuild, but like the retooling is not going well.
No. Well, it's Dubas. What do you expect?
But it was a lost cause anyway. They should have never tried to retool in the first place.
I mean, but at least the owners know what they're doing with the hockey organization, unlike the Buffalo Sabres, who have zero idea what to do. So paying respects to a guy like Crosby or Malkin is fine.
Oh, yeah.
But
Also, they're fan favorites. You trade them away,
yeah.
you're going in a rebuild. Nobody's coming to the games for the next few years. They got to think of that too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you're right. It puts Pittsburgh in a very delicate situation because Pittsburgh is not like an original 6 team. They're not like Montreal, Boston, New York, where they're going to have a large fan base. Pittsburgh does not have that. So in order to retain viewership, they need to have something. And if they were to trade Malkin, it would need to also be for something that keeps them at least moderately relevant.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
they're fan favorites. It's not. You don't want to be the guy coming.
Marchand just drew a penalty. I'm sorry. He sold that a little bit. Like there was a little flair for the dramatic.
Yeah, I looked a little. Oh my god!
Oh
no!
It was McMahon too. That's a penalty killer for them.
I didn't see it, so gotta see the replay.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was a penalty either.
Yeah. They're calling this game close.
I think that's not for some reason. They're just
2
calling
minutes
this
for being a
game
vagina.
really close, I think.
Yeah.
PL says now, there is a dive. I guess so. I mean, did he spin himself around like that? I mean, I guess. Hard to tell for me in slow motion for some reason this time. Okay. No, not many comments. By the way, if you're having fun, like we are, hopefully, give a thumbs up if you are having fun, and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And you can also subscribe to Don't Puck with Media at the same time if you're watching it over there.
Yep.
We are on both channels tonight.
That is a good idea, Rick.
It is, as we
Subscribe.
just passed 200, so we're going onward and upward.
Slowly but surely.
Just
Slowly
waiting
but
for these commercials to stop. They added at least 1 or 2 more commercials each time for the playoffs. Did you notice that?
Yeah, the commercials are really long.
They're longer than they normally are, I find, anyway.
I don't know if no,
I'm actually tending to agree with some of the professionals on this, where I think the special teams are going to be so big in this series because I guess Toronto's 5-on-5 numbers haven't been good.
Oh, yeah, pretty good power play, so they're very special teams dependent.
Barkov's going to score on this power play.
Oh, there you go.
Did I call it? Did I call it?
Yeah.
Amazing. And thanks to BL for putting it in the chat.
Holy crap.
There, that's why I knew.
Oh, I thought you had the game on the other end. I'm like, you dick. Wow.
I know.
What a
I turned it
shot.
off. I know my guys, so he puts Barkov. I know what happened.
Oh my God.
All right.
What a shot. That was
Florida. Power play goal, Barkov. By the way, Barkov got one of the nominations, finalists for the Selke. Suzuki had better numbers than him.
How
come Suzuki didn't get it? He had better numbers.
Dude, it was Cirelli, Reinhardt, and Barkov.
Yeah.
All 3 finalists are from Florida teams. I'm sorry, I have a problem with that. There's no way. And they're from the same division. You're telling me
especially with at least one more player in the league had better numbers than Barkov. Why did all around? Why did Barkov get the nomination?
Because Barkov.
Goddamn writers. No, Suzuki deserved it.
It's just funny that even 2 of them are just on the same line.
Yeah, 2 of them are on the same line. So how can you do it? Yeah, I don't agree with that. That's a huge problem, in my opinion.
It's the voters. I mean, you got to complain to the writers who vote. They're idiots, or they're all from Florida. Not to say Barkov's not a great player and all that, but I mean,
no, he's the best two-way. He is the best two-way forward in the game right now.
I get it, but I mean, Suzuki's numbers were better, and not just one. His numbers all across were better, I believe. Barkov was a +1, Suzuki a +19. He had more points, played every game on a shitty team.
See if the Toronto can tie this one up. No pressure.
Actually, you're gonna shit when you hear this.
Really? Should I go into the bathroom? It's just behind me. I don't want to do that on my chair.
Oh no, by a point, by a points per game percentage, he has him. Plus minus, Suzuki has him. So what is it? So then what?
No, I get that Suzuki's young and he's still a little obscure.
Face-off percentage, Suzuki doesn't have him in face-off percentage. Time on ice per game, equal. I mean, is it because shorthanded points? He beats him in shorthanded points. I mean, I don't know what the. I don't know what the.
I mean, no, it could be. Maybe I didn't look at every single number, but I still think it's a fair question.
Rick, I bet
the
you
Habs
anything that must have been what one of the deciding factors was.
Could
Was like,
be.
okay, was it the shorthanded points and the faceoffs that did it? Because
Yeah,
they're
could be.
pretty close in points per game. Because they don't
All
just look
right.
at overall points. I'm sure they probably do the math and be like, okay.
Yeah, no, you
it's
might be
points per
right.
game.
You might be right. You might be right.
But Reinhardt, on the same line, I don't see how you can justify that.
Yeah, you got to give the nomination to one or the other, not both.
Hey, Drew, how's it going out there, Drew? Drew's an Oilers fan. What are you saying? Let's effing go. So far, so good. Cohesion coming. For what? In this game you're talking about, or your Oilers?
Oh,
Who surprisingly didn't. Were you surprised by that? The Oilers won their opening game on the road?
They're on a heater. They've won 5 straight.
I said to somebody, because everyone was giving up, I said, you never know. This team, I don't know. Look at last year.
Whoa.
I said it just the other day.
I was the only one that said that they were coming out of that Kings series.
No, I didn't say it to you guys. It was probably in a stream I was doing. I said that because
he gives both opinions on 2 different channels.
And then maybe I'm right. That way I'm always right. Isn't that how you do it? You just give both sides.
He's fixing the
you're
odds.
Always right.
Rick's never 50-50. He's 100.
I forget where I
if
said
he takes both sides on 2 different channels, it's as if he's never wrong.
That's right. On one channel it's like that, and on the other channel they never heard that, so I can say the other way.
Oh my god! Low shot total.
10 left in the first. 5 shots to 3. Low shot total. Well, 1-0 Florida.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
I'm wondering though, why am I wearing headphones? Because I don't get the sound. How come we're not getting sound from that?
I don't know.
You get sound? You're hearing it?
I get the sound. You don't get the sound.
Are you hearing it, Eric?
No, I don't get sound.
That sucks.
You don't need the
For
sound.
him, not for us.
That's fine. I see what I see.
Typical America holding back on us Canadians.
This is going to be a dogfight of a series.
Yeah. Very tight.
Woo!
Well, listen, if Toronto is a little bit better and whatever we were saying before, well, then it should be a closer.
This is the
series,
best defensive core Toronto has had for a while. So I'd be surprised if they don't make it 7 games.
BL.
Oh, yeah, hands down.
Oh, my God.
I can't get it in. Oilers. BL, you picked the Oilers for the Cup? I didn't. I did not. I had the Kings to beat them, to be honest.
By the way, if I didn't pick if I didn't pick Ottawa to win round 1, my bracket would have been perfect. Literally 100% to the T. Except for Colorado, too. Fuck Colorado.
Like me last year, I only missed on 1 first round series. This year, I only got 2, missed on the rest. So you never know.
Oh, look at this.
This year, as a matter of fact, the NHL sent me, because I was in an NHL league, they sent me a email saying, your team has gone bust. So you're out. They threw me out of the bracket thing. My team went bust.
Yeah, I'm going to even check mine. I don't think I did too well.
I did horrible.
That's what I missed. Yeah, I missed a couple. Well, I missed my cup winner's gone, so I picked Colorado. So.
Yeah, I had Colorado to win the Cup, so
did I.
Same.
Gonzo right away off the draw, which is why I hate like the way they play. They do the matchups. That's the series that should have been later in the playoffs.
What?
Yep. What you gonna do?
Well, they could change the way they do it.
Yeah, they're not changing it. They're not changing it.
Is Matt still working the street corners in Vegas? No, he came back last night. So he's not here. He didn't even volunteer because I'm sure he's a bit jet lagged and he had to work today. So, but he made it back safe, and that's the main thing. Because flying down there right now, I wouldn't myself, but I don't.
What are you not doing?
Flying into the U.S.
I don't know why you wouldn't want to fly here, Rick. It's not like there's anything wrong. We're supposed
Well,
to be
then you
talking
don't follow
hockey.
the news.
Well,
Okay,
no, I
I'm
think
not
we're
going to
just-
go into it, but
I
you
think
should
we're just
follow the
talking
news.
Rick. And since you're our lovely neighbor, I think coming to visit would be nice, right? Because I think that's what we're going to be talking about on this.
Yeah, you're the one who keeps wanting to talk about it, and I'm trying to stop, but all I'd say, just check out the news. You'll see. I'm not going to go into it.
Nope, I don't know what news doesn't exist.
News
I only
doesn't
know
exist.
I only know NHL news.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
That's the only news I follow.
It's the only news I follow.
I get my news from my NHL network. So
That's what happened with me.
It's good to be ignorant.
ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is
Ignorance
bliss.
is bliss until your ass is blown up by that bomb they just dropped on you.
Then I won't know. So it's fine.
It's true. I mean, when you're dead, you don't know what the fuck's going on, so it doesn't really matter. It's very different. I can't see have any sound at all. But it's okay. I'll do this.
I thought I was going to have a little push right now.
A little pressure. I mean, they're not getting shots out of it, though. That's for sure.
No.
I mean, it's a tight game. Like you were saying, this is a really tight game. Nobody's really got an advantage yet. Has shown an advantage really yet in this game.
Oh, turnover. Oh. No. And we're off.
It definitely not the start of the last game, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I think the way Florida was able to come back in that game, if they can start better like this, I think we're going to be right that Florida's going to win this game. But there's still a lot of freaking hockey to play.
Yeah. No, there's still a lot of time, and it's not like Leafs are playing bad or anything. Are they calling another penalty?
Yep.
What happened?
Oh my God. I
2
didn't think that
minutes
was.
for now. How it looked on my screen was 2 minutes for doing that, and I don't know. I thought that was okay down there, but I mean that's what it looked like.
Oh, okay. It was delayed game.
Is that how they signal delay a game?
Yeah.
Oh, the
yeah,
puck
yeah,
went
it's
out.
true. Yeah.
Okay, I'm telling you, there's no sound. That's what it looked like to me.
Nice. I'm like, you didn't just give him a penalty for that little hit. That's all. I saw the arm. Like, oh, okay, it's something else.
It's something else, all right. So how many is that? 3 they've had. This their third power play.
Is it the third? I thought it was the second.
Got it. It's the third power play, I think.
I'm not sure.
That's a lot in the first period.
No, they're calling this tight, man. They really are.
Yeah, I think they got to swallow him a little bit.
I don't know if the NHL noticed that the first round got a little too chippy. That they're like, okay, you know what, guys? I know we usually call it a little looser in the playoffs, but maybe we gotta tighten this up a little bit.
It might be. I mean, that's something to look at if the second round is called much tighter than the first round. Because the first round, every single series complained about how bad the reffing was.
Actually, I think every series except for kind of the Toronto Ottawa was a very really chippy everywhere.
Yeah, the Toronto one wasn't better.
Nah, Toronto was.
They were all bad. They were all complaining about the refs, so it was across the board. So we'll see.
Here comes Willie. Denies. Nope.
So is that what we really want, though? Is that what we want it to come down to?
What? Over refed?
Yeah.
Or under refed?
Over refed. Don't.
No, I'd rather it not be over refed because over refed in the playoffs just seems wrong anyway because refing the playoff is different.
Because I would rather bitch about a missed call than them calling too much.
Yeah, too much slows down the goddamn game.
Oh, they got it.
Yeah.
Tying goal.
What's
No,
that guy? Oh, the
Patches.
Ekman Larson?
I can't see.
Patches scored it.
Next, I think he scored and they came out, and then someone else shot it back at the net. Oh, was it Patch?
Yep.
Ready?
Ready.
It's Patch ready.
RX fucking
I
cat.
think he got the initial shot in, and then it came out, and then Matthews, I think, put it back in.
Trader ready. Trader ready got
Oh
it.
no!
I say trade ready. There are Habs that have gone to Toronto, but they've been traded there. When you played in Montreal and you were the captain of the Canadiens and you signed with Toronto, you're a fucking traitor.
Yeah, but I think there's enough time removed. I guess.
There's never enough time removed. Never.
Yeah.
Sorry. And since I make the rules, or at least I feel like I am. No, but seriously, to me, he's just a traitor.
Because at this point, at this point of his career, like he's not. I don't say he's finished, but like I'm sure like his offers were very limited, especially with all his injury history the past couple of years.
He's finished for me. No, seriously though, it's like it just feels like that.
You know what? I'm happy for him.
Did he win the cup with Vegas?
No.
No, he was gone before. He was gone.
Yeah, I don't think he won the cup with Vegas.
Wait.
Oh man!
Did he just score?
No.
That was a bad trade, by the way, for Vegas when we traded Patches there. Montreal was asking for Cody Glass, and Vegas said, "No. You can have Suzuki." Wow, isn't that great? I'm like, thank you, Vegas, for that. I might actually like you when I think about that.
Yeah, that was an awful trade.
Imagine.
Well, no, like Buck trading was good for Vegas the time he was there.
Okay, but you gave Suzuki up.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, that's enough said. Somebody made a mistake.
Okay, and they have Jack Eichel now.
No, okay, but they got him after.
and Hurdle.
It doesn't matter where they got
Hurdle.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. They still gave up on Suzuki to keep Cody Glass.
That's fine. Do you see their
that's a
team?
mistake.
Do you see where your team is?
Yeah, I know where my. Hang on, Charles. I'll get to you in a sec. Delete. No, I wanted to go here. He's fragile for sure. He is a bit fragile. The Leafs are not going to win the cup. Please, they don't win the cup. They're not going to win the cup. Hey, Charles, how's that? How's it out in Nassau? Charles is in Nassau, not New York, not in Long Island. Nassau in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Always good to see Charles come back in. BL says, no, you don't like Vegas, Rick. You don't like anybody. You're the one with my list. You ought to know. You ought to know. He keeps my list of everyone I hate.
Crazy.
It's a long list. Ask him. It's a long list. Yeah, it's radio FaceTime. I'll be back soon. My camera has to get repaired while I'm off.
Hey, where's Nordy tonight? Aren't you guys recording Hab Normals?
No, he's not. He's not capable tonight. I don't feel like doing a podcast where it's just me talking. Really. No, give him a 90s. They say it takes a day for every hour of difference of time from where you were to where you're going or whatever. It takes you a day to recover. That's what they say. But so he was 3 hours different. So at least a day he needs to recover. I mean, it's fair.
I just think he needs to not be weak.
Awesome to hear, Charles. 78 in Nassau. Currently, I don't know what the time difference is, if there's any. So,
It's
but,
Eastern.
Nassau?
Sounds nice. Have you been?
Yeah, I was there on my cruise. We went to Nassau was one of the stops.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's where Charles is. That's where Charles is from.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It was like a nice little island.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Paradise, man.
Well,
And speaking of 78, I believe on Monday, that's what we're going to have here. Monday and Tuesday, we're supposed to have 26. So that's like 78 to 80, somewhere around there.
that's 28 is 1656 plus 32, 70. Yeah, it's about that.
Nassau's in the Eastern Standard Time Zone? Really?
Yeah, it is.
So it's the same time here as there.
Good job.
Wow. Okay, that's good to know. I think actually Charles told me this before. I just forgot. It's one of those facts that just won't stay in there. At my age, there's not a lot of room left in there. I hear everybody going, yeah, there wasn't a lot of room to start with. But it's okay. You are next door to Florida. I keep forgetting that you're not that far from Florida. Hopefully not as. Hopefully the people aren't as. I'll say as eccentric as Floridians are.
Yeah, they are a very eccentric bunch.
That's a fair way to put it, right?
Yeah, I think so. Also got some good people down there too, Rick.
I'm not. Listen, there's good people everywhere. There's good people everywhere. I'm generalizing. It's not like it's like not a like
generalizing.
It's not like it's a well-held thought about Florida.
Yeah, I had a good time in Florida in November. It was fun.
I used to go to Florida every year when I was a kid.
You had a good time in Florida down in November?
There as a kid. I lived there as a kid.
Even better.
I think 6 months when my parents split up when I was like 4 or 5 or something like that.
Vietnam flashback.
4. I think I was 4 because we came back to Canada when I was 4.5.
Oh.
We liked it so much that we never left. No, my parents are from here, so. But I was in the States till I was 4.5. That's, when you look at me, you go, there's something wrong with that guy. That's what it is. It goes 4.5 years.
Oh, the time spent in Florida, Rick, that's what did it?
No, the 4.5 years just in the States as in general.
Okay.
I'd love to look at you, Rick, but all I can see is your logo.
Yeah, I know. I'll be back on in a minute. I know. Listen, you can't look on this
about to order a milkshake
face of mine too long, or it causes problems.
That's fair.
So I have to sort of dish it out a little bit at a time.
You're gonna order some ice cream. Sounds pretty solid right now.
Yeah,
we're in first intermission. We're not even remotely close to talking about it. We're just sitting here, just being like,
honestly,
Rick's giving us Vietnam flashbacks of when
I'm sorry,
he was in Florida, and I'm talking about ordering ice cream. Eric's like, is
go for
a hockey podcast, or are we just
go for it? I didn't
stoned assholes right now, sitting here watching a game.
I didn't catch it close enough to start talking about it, so kind of waiting for you while you're not doing it. I'm talking. Trying to entertain these nice.
I thought with age came like great wisdom or power or whatever the hell Uncle Ben said.
With great wisdom,
I can't say Uncle Ben anymore either. So I mean, like that's
Uncle Ben. Yeah. Well, with great wisdom comes great responsibility.
Yeah. Same.
I never said I have great wisdom, but thank you. I appreciate that you feel that way about me.
Well, doesn't doesn't with age come wisdom? Like, isn't that like the whole part of the shtick? Like, you know what I mean?
But if you don't,
or does age just come with dementia?
If you don't start
fake news
with
fake
some
news.
Wisdom,
it's
how much getting acquired wisdom as you grow older. If you started with none, you're not going to have that much.
RFK is going to put shit in the water that turns the frogs gay.
I started on the negative is the problem, and so I'm barely over the positive side.
Oh god.
Sure. I didn't hear any arguments against that, so I guess it's true.
Sure. I mean, I don't know. I got to be honest with you. I kind of wasn't.
It kind of zoned out there.
I was in my own world.
I
was in my locker. I was at my locker.
Yeah,
I was present. I just was not mentally there.
Just like in the group chat, just ignoring. It's just Rick. Ignore what he says.
It's so bad because I will. No, you message the group chat at the most inopportune times because I'll just be like, oh, okay, Rick messaged me, and then I'll open my phone, and then someone comes by and asks me a question. I'm like, oh yeah, no, I can get that done for you by the end of the day, and then I turn back to my phone and it's off.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I get that you guys are working during it. I get that, but there's times when you're all there and I talk and nobody listens. They're talking to each other. I say something, it's just nobody says anything. I'm not.
Where's
there.
Alex?
I'm like a ghost
because he's normally interrupted you by about 30 times by now.
I'm 62, but give me a few more years till I'm actually a ghost. Where you treat me like that?
My mind. Yeah. It's not my fault, Rick. Like my mind tends to wander sometimes.
No, I get it. I'm not really blaming you, but these
I'm
guys.
getting evaluated, right?
But
Thanks for bringing it up.
Cam and Alex, they'll argue about something, like they'll go on and it'll be a long conversation. And I try to get a word in edgewise, in my opinion, and they don't. They just ignore me.
Oh God.
I'm used to it at this point.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Alex and I fight like a married couple.
Yes, they do.
It's pretty rough. We should just turn that into the sin bin. Like whenever he says or I say something stupid, and then we just
say
go
it all
off.
the time. I say that all the time to you guys.
That's why I added the "Let's get ready to rumble" bit. Like that's why I did that.
I should just
hilarious.
I should film the screen when you guys do that argument, and that should be what the sin bit is. I just play that.
True. What's worse about it, Rick, is that I'll actually shut up and let you talk, and meanwhile, actually just like, and he'll just go on, and I'm like, can you just let the man just say 2 words, just 2 words, just let him say 2 words, and I bet you they'll be fuck and you.
Talking about me? I'm
no,
Jewish.
Yeah, with what you'll say to Alex if he ever lets you get like 2 words in.
Oh, well, Alex, no, he's tough sometimes. It's like Matt's the same way. Sometimes, even on the podcast, I can't get a word in. I gotta wait.
You mean he actually talks?
Really? I was like,
I've never heard the man talk.
No,
but
the thing is, he's like Alex. When he talks, it's hard to get him to stop.
I wonder if anyone lets him talk at home. Like you know, like when like maybe during the podcast and the times where he talks and just won't stop talking is when the lady isn't home. Like you know what I mean? Because she'll probably come in, crack the whip, and be like, watching my TV show.
Who's wearing the pants around the house over there?
I would hope both of them.
I said that to Alex the other day.
They're on the ground floor. They're both my friends. I don't think I want to see either of them walking around without any pants on. So like,
well, you know what that means.
Yeah, I do.
But Alex's response to me was happy wife, happy life. Yeah. He's right.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes.
We'll see.
I'm trying.
We'll see. I try not to hit my spouse. I mean, just joking here.
Whoa. No,
I just joking. I said, you know.
My goal at this point is for my girlfriend just to not call me annoying one day. It's cute, but
here, just a little bit of wisdom from Charles. To acquire knowledge, one must learn. To acquire wisdom, one must observe. And this is very true, by the way. And that's exactly why when they say you get wiser when you get older. I mean, that's why you've just seen things and you just recognize that that's going to happen because you saw it happen before.
Aren't those 2 words synonyms?
Are what?
Knowledge and wisdom.
Are they synonyms?
Yeah, because wouldn't that make
knowledge is not wisdom. Not necessarily. Knowledge is not wisdom.
I'm a wizard.
No, wisdom and knowledge could be you could be totally uneducated and still be wise.
Yeah, no, there is a difference.
And you could be totally freaking educated up the wazoo and still be an idiot. So
yeah.
I know, Cam, I wasn't pointing fingers. I promise.
No, I agree with you. No,
right? You got to agree with that.
I have a piece of paper, right? But cool, I paid for this piece of paper, but that doesn't make me intelligent. Just because I went to school. Like so many people come out of it's crazy.
Yeah. And it tends to, and this isn't to be political because this is for like everywhere. It tends to be a lot of those people. I don't know why they choose politics. A lot of those kind of people just choose politics. I don't get it. Educated idiots. But I digress. Phil says, need happy wife and happy husband. That's why my new saying is basically is happy house.
Okay.
Hang on. Happy house, happy spouse. And that at least covers both.
Rick, what the hell is going to happen when you turn 70 and you're doing this shit and you're going to have like Tourette's and you're going to be like, Montreal?
And I think the only people that are going to watch me do that is if you're in Montreal, will be at the Douglas Hospital.
That looked really bad on camera.
I think that's going to be the only people watching me at that point. And that's probably where I'm going to be doing the show from. So
I'm sorry. That looked really bad on camera. I actually sneezed at the same time I said that. So that was just an epic failure.
And just to clarify, if you're not in Montreal and you don't know what the Douglas Hospital is, they have a lot of padded rooms there.
Mm.
So, you know.
They kind of look like yours. I don't know when they started letting people put decorations in this shit. God, joke's over. Ruined it. Soiled it. Fuck that one up. God, I'm gonna get booed
Don't
off
know shit
stage.
about hockey and can't deliver a joke. An open mind is like a fortress, with its gates unbarred and unguarded, and the Trojan horse has arrived. Ron the Backstabber is back. I actually watched with Abner when Abner was. Who's Abner, first of all? Anber. David Anber, you're talking about? That's Ron McLean, by the way, here in Canada.
I was confused by this thing. Hey, what? Who's Ron?
Ron the Backstabber. No, that's from what he did with to Don Cherry.
Mm.
He kind of
I'll be honest. I've never been a Ron McLean fan anyway.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't bother me before, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
you know, kind of whatever. Now he just he's kind of cringy for me.
Who's cringy?
Ron McLean from CBC.
What? I don't get this one, Bill. 70, okay, but I'm not even close to 70 yet. He'll be doing it from there a week from Sunday. I'm not 70. Please. Rick will be doing the live stream and have no internet connection, but I'll still be doing the live stream. That's probably accurate, Guru. Fear not the what? What is that word? Psyker?
Psyker?
What is that? Is that like I love Tesla? Is that the same kind of thing? Yeah. No. You do miss Don Cherry? I think at this point Don Cherry might miss Don Cherry. I'm not sure. And Phil also says, and 25-cent steam hot dogs. 25 cents. Jeez, you're going back a long way.
Man, I remember when they were 50 cents.
50 cents. But even that goes back a bit.
Yeah. We're talking about at least over 20 years ago.
So 25 cents goes back even, you know?
Dude, fuck that.
But yeah, I used to do that a lot when I was
It's
working.
$5 just to get my food delivered by Uber Eats.
I know, today, forget it. But I remember.
Not to mention the $30 fee that they charge you just for using the app. And all I wanted was a fucking Dairy Queen Blizzard.
I used to be able to get a fried
$4 Blizzard just cost you $30.
Buddy, that fucking $8 large Dairy Queen Blizzard, which was phenomenal, by the way, cost me like $45. And I was like, I should have just gone to the fucking Dairy Queen. Could have got 5 of those fucking things.
BL asks if there's any truth to the rumor that I'm getting a neck tattoo of Kent Hughes. Would you guys like to venture in on that? Do you think that's true or false?
Are you getting Kent Hughes or Ken Hughes' dick on your neck?
Oh, that's already somewhere else on my body, but I'm not telling you where.
On or in?
I think it's true. I think you should do it.
You think I should do it? Yeah.
I think you should do it.
I don't think I'll ever get a tattoo of anything anywhere on my body.
Why not? Never mind. I don't want to know the answer to that.
Not for me. Tattoos aren't for me.
Okay.
I like tattoos on women.
Oh yeah. I find sleeves on women absolutely beautiful.
It doesn't have to be a sleeve. I like tattoos on women, but for me, I don't say don't get a tattoo. Just it's not for me. That's all.
I can agree with you with the tattoos on women thing.
I would like to get a tattoo. I'm scared of needles.
You would like to get a tattoo, but you're scared of needles?
I fucking hate needles.
I'm not scared of needles, but I don't want to do the whole tattoo thing and then find out, I don't want to not doing it. I don't want to, so I'm just not going to do it.
I have 3 tattoos, and it's not as bad as people like make it out to be. But like all my tattoos I've thought about getting for like months. So like I can still look at them and be like, yeah, I like it.
But it's subjective. I mean, it doesn't bother you, maybe it doesn't hurt somebody
mean,
it does hurt.
No,
I mean,
I've had people pass judgment on my tattoos, and I'm just like, okay. I mean, you have no idea what they mean, or
I don't.
like they're not intended for you to gaze
Honestly,
at.
I don't judge people's tattoos unless they're anywhere from here up. If they're below the chin, below the neckline, I'm okay with it. If you got neck tattoos and face, something's wrong with you, man. Sorry.
Yeah, it hurts like hell.
Maybe some of you out there have that. I don't know, but that's how I look at it. Why are you tattooing something on your face that's never going to go away?
Yeah, that I have to agree. Not a fan of face tattoos.
Go get a job with that.
Yeah, it can go away. It's a very painful removal process, though.
Right. Why are you going to do that on your neck or your face? I wouldn't.
Yeah, I mean, you'll still end up looking like a lizard because of the way like the laser works. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I can understand like if you're bald on your head because you can put a hat on. It's not, but what are you gonna do here?
I wouldn't want the needles anywhere near my skull.
That's gotta hurt.
My head's already fucked up enough as it is.
Yeah, forget it. Anyway, so the answer is no, BL.
No,
truth.
No Ken Hughes tattoo. No. What about Jeff Gordon though?
Would I? No. The only thing I would ever consider to tattoo on my body, and I've considered this, is the Habs logo with my kids' names underneath, like running around. That's it. But I've considered it and then said, no, I'm just not going to do that. And it would probably be like here.
Rick, I got a tattoo of a dove holding a grenade. So when I'm like 80 years old, that thing's going to look like a pterodactyl holding a grape.
Can you imagine old age homes like in...
Oh, I can't wait for people to be like, oh, it's like, was your grandson or granddaughter's favorite dinosaur a pterodactyl and you named her grape? And I'm just like, no, that was actually a dove and grenade and I just got the fuck old.
Yeah, that's it. Old and wrinkly and hanging skin.
I have hanging skin, just not.
Can't think of a better way for you to profess your love for the cue ball. Why? Why would I do that? Well, who would do that? Who? I'll tell you what, Biel. I'll make you this deal. You do it first, and then I'll consider it. How's that? If you do it first, I will strongly consider doing that.
Sure. You should just do it anyway.
You think I should do it anyway?
Yeah, throw a sack, buddy. Come on. What are we doing?
You only live once. YOLO.
Yeah, exactly. You do only live once. Think of it this way. If we were in real life Call of Duty, you really only have one chance at a good KD. You know what I mean?
It depends if you were the player, but what if you're one of the characters? No, you got all kinds of lives.
I don't think real life works that way.
No, you said it. What if it was like Call of Duty? It was like Call of Duty. You get shot, just get back up in the 30 seconds.
No, wait, no, that's not what I meant. I'm not putting us in the video game. I'm putting the video game in us.
Not us in the video game, but shooter game, maybe. I was never good at Call of Duty. I don't play it. I played it like 3 times. My kids have it. I played it a few times, but no. Not good.
I feel like every time I bring up something here, just like you address it as like such like a flat, like it's like a wartime story, and you're like, I was never good at Call of Duty.
No.
But we lost a lot of good men out there. My children.
We did. Because of me, because of how bad I was.
It's like you address it so solemnly, and I'm just like,
a lot of good men,
dude.
Because of how bad I was. Yeah.
Is it me or am I am I crazy? Please tell me like everyone else.
I have a very simple answer to that. You're crazy. I mean, that's just simple as that. I don't have any compunction to say it either. No, I did not have a pterodactyl. I had a baby T-Rex when I was a kid. I wasn't into birds. Peel says he was getting the Hughes tattoo until he signed Line A. And now he's getting a Bergevin tattoo. No. I might have believed you until you said that. And I only might have believed. I wouldn't have believed you. He did not like Bergevin, Mr. BL.
We're about to get underway here in the second period.
Yes, we are.
Do you believe in miracles? Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking miracle that the Leafs ever win a cup.
For Toronto to win a cup would be a miracle.
What did I say?
You never know.
That's what you said? No, I hope. I don't know, but I want to believe that is true.
Oh, it's still on the power play?
Oh
yes!
my God, Marchand!
Boom!
Wow,
Was that Marchand? Nice goal. 2-1.
There we go.
Oh, by the way,
Wall still
can
has.
someone squeeze Alex's head to think that this man is not going to get at least $7 million in the open market?
No, you should get about, I think, between 6.5 to 7.5, somewhere around there.
Yeah, he's worth it. Like he's doing this shit, and he came off of like hip surgery, back surgery, butt surgery, nose surgery.
I'm not commenting because I might get my head squeezed.
The only way he gets less, I think, is if he somehow just takes a lot of term somewhere. But I don't know who's going to give him a ton of term, though.
Yeah, who's going to give him?
I think he'll get 2 years, $7 million. 2 years.
Yeah, something like that makes sense.
In the open market, he'll probably get between 7 and 8.
But it depends on the team. You gotta have cap space. I don't disagree with you depending on the team, but you got to have the cap space. And yeah, I don't think he gets more.
Listen, I'm saying what he could get. I'm not saying that's the value he's also gonna get. Or I'm sorry, not that he will take. Like, you know what I mean? He might go to a team like Colorado and say, "I'll sign for $2 million because I like McKinnon and Crosby." Like, you know, the players will do that. So I don't. It's also what Marchand wants, but his value is, I would say, between 7 and 8 at 2 years.
I don't know. I don't know about 8, but like definitely like 7.5. I think would be my max.
Yeah.
But hey, look, maybe even like if this goes well, maybe he stays in Florida and says, "Hey, you know what? Give me 3 years and I'll sign for 4.5." You know, something like that. Then he's like, "Fuck it."
5 to 6.
They won't. He's a pure rental. They have too many. I don't think they have enough cap space. I
don't see how they're going to.
I checked. I think they actually had more cap space than I realized last time I checked.
But if they sign Bennett, I don't think they can.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It depends what they do with the rest of their roster and with their free agents.
I mean, Anton Lundell he's going to be their second line center. I think he's ready. Yeah, they have Sam Bennett, Brad Marchand, Nico Sturm. Not gonna cost you much. In fact, I don't think he'll cost you anything at all. Mackie Samoskevich.
He's a good kid.
Yeah, he's 22, young. But again,
but he's not gonna cost much. He's gonna be on like a small bridge.
Yeah, he'll be on a small bridge. Thomas Nosek. Glad they had him.
Probably walks.
Jesper Boquist. Again, so at depth, they're fine. I think they're fine. So I think they're okay. But they also have Aaron Ekblad, Nate Schmidt. Nate Schmidt's probably going to get you like 900,000. And Jacob Megna, yeah. And then Vitek Vanacek.
Did you see the stat they just put up there, Marchand versus in the playoffs versus Leafs points?
Yeah,
32. But now, so you're saying, oh, look at it, blah, blah, blah. But maybe because he's this Leaf killer in the playoffs. He looks great doing it, but that doesn't mean he's that guy all the time.
Actually, I'm going to think one of the top priorities for Florida has to be finding a replacement for Ekblad because I don't think Ekblad signs there.
That's a tough one for me if they're going to re-sign him or not.
You're getting one or the other.
Yeah.
Bennett or him. Because they're projected to have $19 million in cap.
I think Ekblad will probably get 8.5.
Who?
Ekblad. If he stays in Florida. I think 8.5 is realistic-ish.
Considering he makes 7.75 now. I'm sorry, 7.5 now. He's going to get McAvoy money.
What's McAvoy at? 9?
Yeah.
If Ekblad's asking for 9, I pass. If I'm Florida, I let him walk.
How old is he?
29.
It's the injury history with Ekblad too that concerns me. And
Nine.
he's good, but I wouldn't consider Ekblad like one of the best D men in the league.
No, I wouldn't give him 9.
So that's why I'm like 9. Ugh.
He's definitely just not going to settle for 8, and if he does, good for them because they stole that one. But you could see him reaching 9. That's a $1.5 million increase in where the cap projections are going.
Yeah, true, I guess. Well, we'll see. Florida tends to get these guys at the numbers they want, so especially like it or not, no tax. So like let's say open market, he's getting 9.5 somewhere else. Well, then like Florida can be like, yeah, well, like 9.5 in like let's say Philadelphia is like 8.5 here. So sign for 8.5.
He says BL he's steroid fueled, but that's is he? Isn't he? I know he got penalized for that, but he claims it was a mistake and
something in some medicine that he took.
I never said he was as good as McAvoy, but he has something that McAvoy doesn't: a cup. So that's going to come into the argument, and he's played a huge role.
I never played hockey without a cup. I'm sorry. What? I know. Stop being an idiot, Rick. I get it. Not lost on me.
Like, holy cow. Now I lost my train of thought. Thanks.
That's why I did it. Train of thought.
Killing me, Rick.
Oh.
Your train station.
Oh, that was slick.
You saw that.
That was slick.
And you saw that was gonna be the result as he's breaking it. Like
Hey, 2 points for Pacioretty tonight.
Yeah, traitor.
Willie Styles.
I hate that name, Willie Styles. I'm not a Nylander fan, that's for sure.
Oh, I like it. It's good. I think I said a lot about. Well, we were recording. I was really wrong about him.
Yeah,
I said last time.
Doesn't mean I have to like him.
I'm nothing against him. There you go.
Hey, where's the Leafs uniform?
Well, yeah, I don't know that he plays for the Leafs. Like, it's suffering enough. It's suffering enough, Rick, that he has to play for the Leafs.
But he's like drafted and then he played. So he's not like he was brought in and you can maybe forgive it. He's like their own product.
Yeah, exactly. It's not his fault. He didn't choose the Leafs. The Leafs chose him.
No, but he became a Leaf. So that's enough.
Nah. And I didn't have a choice, so I don't hold it against him.
That's how I look at it, and my rules for that change depending on the player. So, not hard and fast. That's what she said.
I gotta say, Florida can't go down 2 games.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
No, you say that, but I mean, Toronto's at home. Florida gets back to Florida. They win the 2 there. Then what do you say?
Yeah, then we're thrown down.
There's a lot of series that go that way.
Lose just 2 games straight in a series. It makes it difficult.
It
adds pressure going
so
home.
many series. Look like, it's over, man. It's over the first 2. And then you go back and then they get creamed on the road. Then what? So we'll see when they get to Florida.
Well, I mean, Florida has about 2 fans in their rink, so I don't know how much pressure it really is going to be.
Actually, never mind. When I went to watch the game this year, it was a pretty energetic building, considering.
What, did they funnel in noise?
No, it was a good crowd. I'll be honest, it was a good crowd. It was nice. It was a fun experience.
BL asked me if he says you're saying you have 2 sets of rules. 3 with yours too, so 3, including what I have for you.
Sets of rules for what?
I don't know. I said something about I have rules depending on what player we're talking about.
Oh.
So maybe it's a lot more than just 2 rules. I gotta have how many players are there in the league? Something in
BL said that the Florida Panthers sell out. It's weird because there's also a lot of empty seats. If you ever watch the streams, like a lot of the seats look really empty in the inner bowl. Maybe
But
they don't go, but it looks really empty. Yeah.
No, they sell out in Toronto all the time. Doesn't
No,
matter.
not Toronto. I'm talking about Florida.
Oh. Yeah, Florida, yeah, it depends. There's a lot of like right now I don't, but there's a lot of like Canadians that live down there. They go to the games.
Seth Jones needs to be better than he's been. I don't think Seth Jones has been the guy that they were hoping he'd be.
He's been all right.
When they got him, didn't he have a good post? When I don't know what part of the year they got him. Was that the deadline or before?
Before.
But he had a good finish of the season with them, didn't he?
Yeah, it was all right.
Needs to be a little bit more here. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being too hard on him, but we'll see.
I can't say I've seen him do anything really bad or anything, but
Oh, BL said Ekblad said he tested positive after he had a blizzard from Dairy Queen. Is that true?
I didn't hear that.
I have no idea.
That's fucking hilarious.
Dairy Queen made him test positive? Come on.
If so,
you gotta roll your eyes at that and go, what?
If so, if I get drug tested tomorrow, I guess because I had Dairy Queen. Whatever.
I heard that he took a medication or something or a supplement. I don't know, and he didn't check the ingredients.
Yeah,
that's kind of
was the.
Yeah, I didn't hear this Dairy Queen thing. Imagine Dairy Queen is giving athletes false positive tests. Yeah, that's the ticket. It was the Dairy Queen. Yeah, I ate Dairy Queen at the same place he did.
Oh, passed now. You gotta call my well, not he passed, but my father-in-law owned the Dairy Queen. I'm gonna call his wife and I'm like, hey, you guys put steroids in your ice cream? Or?
There's no steroids in Dairy Queen.
Say that again.
My father-in-law owned the Dairy Queen, but he passed. But his wife, because wasn't married to my wife's mother anymore. So, but he was living in Gatineau and owned the Dairy Queen in Gatineau. But the wife,
someone that owns a Dairy Queen.
Yeah. Oh man, my kids were in heaven when we would go. Like he would let them do whatever the fuck they wanted with the machine, like make whatever ice cream you want. And they're like, what?
I am in for that. So do we still know this person? Can we connect?
Sure, but you gotta make your way to Gatineau.
Don't care. It's free ice cream.
Yep.
Have you ever had their blizzards? My God.
Oh yeah.
They're
phenomenal.
Yep.
The
weakness. He's a weakness for me, ice cream.
Also, I'm pretty sure William Nylander likes feet.
Likes feet?
Yep.
Why do you say that?
For no reason whatsoever, William Nylander likes feet.
I like feet because I need to walk. But it stops at that.
But the question is, does he like them as much as Rex Ryan?
As who?
Was it Rex Ryan that got caught like in the video, like in the car with the girl with the feet? Am I thinking of the right person?
Who's Rex Ryan?
The NFL coach.
Oh, I have no idea.
I might be mistaken. I know it was a coach. I'm pretty sure it was Rex Ryan.
I have no idea.
Google. Rex Ryan.
Oh, I thought they were showing. Okay. I thought they were showing Dallas game. What time? That starts at what? No, it's not even started yet.
9, I think.
9:30, I think. I want to say 9:30.
Oh yeah, I was right. It was Rex Ryan.
Yeah, Rex Ryan was the one that likes toes.
Yeah. Hey, you got caught in the video there.
BL says it was his wife that did it to him, and he admitted having a foot fetish. Yeah, it's a mild fetish, that's for sure.
I don't know. I feel like that's just one of those things that shouldn't be.
I don't get. That's what I don't get. I'm sorry. I just don't get it.
If you don't like, if that's not a fetish for you, you're not going to get it, of course.
Okay, I mean, but
it's just, of course.
Maybe people want. I don't know. No, we're good. We're not even going to talk about it no more.
Nope. To each their own, man. You do you.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly. If you're not hurting anybody,
Exactly.
what do you want?
They're hurting them little piggies.
How could it be 10:30 in Cape Breton? It's 8:30 here.
Oh.
Oh wait. Yeah. Put the game
Am I
back.
wrong? Did I say 8:30 or 9:30? It's 8:30. Not 2 hours ahead there. An hour and a half, maybe, not 2. Or it's 9:30, it's 10:30 in Cape Breton, is what he's saying. The game is at 10:30 because it's an hour ahead there. I get it. I figured it out.
Oh shit! Why is nothing on the floor?
BL, to each his own. There's reasons why that would be. Psychological reasons why that might be. So
Take note, Rick is a closeted one.
it's not for any kind of fetish. I mean, there's psychological reasons why it might be for
All
something.
right, explain to me poop.
I don't know.
Who enjoys getting Peter
Do
shot
I-
on? I don't know.
Do I come across as a psychologist or anything? Do I? I hope not.
Oh, that's boring.
Oh, I missed. Should be
Right on.
Yeah, that's boring.
right on
That
the
might be
numbers.
5.
Oh, Scott.
He hit him right on the numbers.
Yeah, that should be 5.
You never know, but the way these guys are reffing this game, probably. They're gonna give it a 5 and then look at it. No?
Yeah, probably.
And then decide.
Oh, there was no call on the ice in general.
I can't tell because I can't hear anything. Maurice doesn't like it.
They called Rodrigue embellishment.
Did they really?
What?
Wait. How do you embellish that? Like what? For staying on the floor?
Because his head didn't hit the glass.
Okay, wait. Yeah, it did. Right
No.
there. Bang.
No, you look at the side view and it doesn't look like it hit the glass.
Not hard, because I think his hand broke his like the kill a bit of the impact, but I think his helmet did hit the glass.
Yeah, but still, to call that embellishment, really?
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, that's a stupid call.
He got hit on the numbers on the back. How is that embellishment? Isn't that a penalty right there? On the back into the boards on the numbers, isn't that a penalty?
So, but wait, Lawton did get a call, right?
So is it a penalty and an embellishment?
I guess I'm assuming it's not a major.
Yeah, he didn't hit hard. I don't.
Yeah, it wasn't super hard hit, but
what
embellishment?
Like most guys would have gone down that way anyway. Like I don't think it's embellishment. What a stupid fucking call that is.
That's crazy. That's a joke.
That's really stupid.
That's really friggin' bad, man.
Playing 4-on-4. Oh my god. All right. Okay.
No, I think it's 5-on-5. They said.
Is it
Offsetting?
So.
What? Shouldn't that be 4-on? Shouldn't it be 4-on-4? Okay, what's going on?
1, 2,
No,
3,
I see Leafs out there.
5-on-5.
5. Yeah, okay, yeah, it is 5-on-5. My bad.
But Lawton and Rodriguez are both off for that.
Yeah,
hit.
for 2 minutes. Yeah.
So how is that not 4-on-4?
I'll be honest. That's one of the things that confuses me because sometimes there'll be like I'm saying penalty that it's 4-on-4, then it's 5-on-5. I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't get it. Today's NHL refereeing. Who the hell knows what that call was? That's what they should call the Department of Player Safety. Who the hell knows? We don't. Toronto picked up a penalty.
Okay, there you go.
So there's the makeup call. Right there.
Who got it?
Who is that going off? Who's 29? I don't know by the number.
I still can't, but I'm still on that. The fact that they called an embellishment on that. Wow.
Florida power play.
So
They should have had a power play to begin with. The announcer was even saying, he just goes, it didn't seem like an egregious hit, but they got him on the numbers. He goes, but I didn't see an embellishment call there.
Berg.
It's so stupid, man.
This league sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's crazy to try to figure out what they're thinking. Well, if the Panthers score, it's going to be a big goal.
And what did Holmberg get called for anyway? Did they say it?
I didn't.
Being
see.
a vagina.
Wearing
You're fired.
A Leafs uniform. I don't know.
For being that guy.
I guess.
Oh, man.
So we don't know what the
Good.
call was for this penalty.
I can look it up for you.
Wow, the ref didn't call anything. They didn't show a replay. So, like, what the fuck was the call?
It's Bedlam. It's Bedlam in Toronto.
Okay. Anybody out there know what the call was? If you do, please to inform us. We would greatly appreciate it.
Oh, come on, guys. Make some magic here. Come on, Reinhardt. Oh.
Oh, no.
That was kept in? That's crazy.
No call? Okay.
Oh. Good clear by Nyes.
Oh, shit. That one was close. Oh, okay.
Come on, goalie Bob. Can't be doing this bullshit. Oh, come on.
Backhand?
Oh, that was a floater. Oh, my goodness. Those arenas.
Come on.
Oh,
God.
Marchand almost made it 3-2.
Oh, short-handed.
Got to hang on
Okay.
to Bob.
Oh, no. Game penalty's over.
Dude, what the frick is this game?
Power play over. Good flurry of activity, though.
Yeah, but if you look at it, it's like there should be penalties left and right.
Yeah,
They went from calling
like,
they went from calling everything to calling nothing.
Yeah, that's not a surprise. It depends on the period. They want you guessing period to period what they're gonna freaking call.
Dude, they're gonna at some point they're gonna have me guessing who the frick is playing. One night they're just going to throw some Mammoth jerseys on there, and they're going to be like, wait a second, this doesn't look like the Maple Leafs.
The penalty that just finished was a tripping call.
Who were the
by way,
referees
for
tonight?
Bill.
Dan O'Rourke and who?
Tripping? Okay.
Dan O'Rourke and Francois Saint Laurent.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Never mind, that explains it.
Yeah, he's horrible. I don't think O'Rourke's any better, to be honest.
Okay, they just showed the penalty now. Well, from
They did?
before there.
Where?
Oh, they just showed the highlight, but it was stupid because Holmberg gets tripped by a Florida player, and then Holmberg goes retaliate after, in front of the ref, but he gets the call. So it was stupid.
We have
sequence.
Shorzy. We got Shorzy. I'll call the retaliator every time.
Oh, where is my Shorzy?
Hey, who wants to hurt their team worse, fellas? Because I'm only taking one of you.
I got my Shorzy. I got a Funko Pop Shorzy somewhere.
Shut the fuck up, Sanguinette.
Give your balls a tug.
Give your balls a tug there, bud. It's a horrible call, Shorzy. Hey, you know what else is bad, Corey? Your freaking Accutane temper tantrum.
What the hell did he say?
Another Accutane tantrum out of you, and he's like, I'm going to put you out of the game.
That's not what your mom said last night when she was whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What a great
Oh,
show.
my God. Yeah, it's just awesome. Send out the Gregs.
Oh, God. Come on.
Huh?
Me.
Nice dive. Wow, some good defense there.
Yeah, it was
Gordon needs to
88.
tighten it up a little bit there. Yeah. Go, Cats. Dun, dun.
Oh, come on.
You truckers.
Two Pacino says
They're doing a refs you suck chant. Refs you suck.
Who's doing that?
Well, they're not wrong, though.
No, they're not currently.
The fans are doing that? Because I can't hear anything. If you didn't realize.
Yeah.
Just in case you didn't realize.
Oh, thanks, BL. No, I can't do it, Pacino. I'd botch that. I could do Stitch. I could do Scooby. I could do Mickey. Tripped up. Give me a...
No
Nope,
call.
they're not going to call that.
There we go.
I can do a mild Peter Griffin.
It looks like they're going to just the more it gets into the game, the more they're going to let go. Radio is where it's at, BL. On right here at 105 FM. On your radio dial.
FM
from
stands for
left to
fuck
right.
me.
FM? Okay.
There's no letter. That's his remote.
You know
TV
where your
remote.
mind
It's
goes.
clicking. It's clickety-clacking. Oh, come on, Forsling.
Oh. Block shot.
It's not lighter.
Oh,
to
come on, come on. You have a clear lane. Oh, my God. Wool's good right now.
It's a zipper. What you hear? It's a zipper. Not
Don't
a
zippers go.
lighter.
Mhm. Why are we hearing a zipper there, Rick?
Wouldn't you like to know?
No, but I could imagine a couple people that would, like some Mounties.
I'd be very surprised
Awesome.
if anybody really wants to know. Okay.
Anyone else hate like
Commercial.
the new shield for like the Stanley Cup logo? Like I think it's just a terrible logo. I want a better one.
What?
I don't mind it.
I think they should just give me the cup. And Eric.
Mm-hmm. I would appreciate that.
I would like a cup.
Why not?
Maybe 2.
I'm not that greedy. I'll just take one.
Just a cup.
I'll split the second one with you.
All right. Sounds good. I
Do
Do you guys want to
forgot
like? Do you guys like want? How do you want it? Like down the middle, across, or down the middle, like down the middle? And I'm just like,
down the
fuck
middle.
me up. Like no, no, I'd be the one person like, you want to know what? Fuck me up. Give me like the bottom half. Like make it one of those like weird things. Like don't cut it at like a certain ring. That way, that whole team's like just actually cut it through a team in the ring. Now it's like one cannot be now literally cannot be complete without the other.
Cool down.
That's a symbol of love and friendship, my friend.
Oh,
Take notes, everyone in the crowd. Eric and I will be here all night giving advice.
bad advice. Giving bad advice.
Giving bad advice.
Ask us anything.
People. Ask us anything. We'll give the most outrageous answer, and Rick will judge.
I'll let you know something.
I'll let you know something. What's the meaning of life? Death.
Meaning is to die.
Yeah, we're all born to die. It's pretty simple, guys.
Exactly.
We're getting philosophical on this hockey show. Do you see these hits? Like they're like all attempting to jump into one another. Scott Lawton's really worked out for you guys, though. I'm sorry for Toronto. I will say that.
Yeah, he's really stepped up in the playoffs. But that's why you got him, right? His versatility really helps in the playoffs. He's got an edge to him too. He's not a big guy, but he plays on an edge. So
yeah,
good pickup.
I'd say so. It's worked out.
Solid.
Now we just need that man with the beard there to score a goal, and that guy right there to score a goal. Kachuk feels like he's been absent this series. I don't know. I haven't seen him be active. Why did my Siri activate? It's weird. Bones, man, they're listening.
You made me think of with Kachuk. Did you see last night Tom Wilson pulled the mouth guard out of Seth Jarvis, I think's mouth?
Aho. He took Aho's mouth guard.
That's hilarious.
But the best part was the oh man, there you go.
They just scored. Toronto up 3.
Oh shit. Was that Lawton? No, it was Domi.
Domi. Dude, bad defensive breakdowns.
Yeah.
Goddamn Domi.
Is he a trader too, Rick?
Yeah, he signed with them. Yeah,
Just want to be
he's
sure.
a little less so because I mean his dad played there, so you can
okay.
you can understand.
Yeah,
it a
fuck
little
Ty
bit more.
Domi, dude.
A nice goal though.
I guess.
Oh, it was a nice little pass there. Backhand pass. Top shelf.
I have 3 Domi fucking t-shirts, so
Hey, man,
they're
if they
on
get
sale at
past
Walmart.
Florida,
Walmart specials, $5 a piece.
Oh, well, there you go.
if they get past Florida, boys, they actually have potential to go to the Cup final.
Mm-hmm.
Shut your mouth.
Because I think they're better than both the teams, and I think whoever wins this series is going to the final because I don't think Carolina's deep-ish, but I don't think they're deeper than Toronto. I don't think they're deeper than Washington, Florida. Yamada.
When Pat Burns went to Toronto as coach, I didn't hate him for it, to be honest. He got fired here, so it's not like so. But I didn't hate him for it for some reason. I like Pat Burns.
He was a good coach.
And if you're saying, well, you're not being consistent, I never said I was consistent about it.
We just make up the rules as we go along, right?
Go along, man.
But I think there has to be it has to be different for coaches, right? Because you only have so many opportunities, so
yeah,
can't really hold it against them.
Kind of can understand it for coaches. And honestly, back then, the Leafs were a good team. They were.
Mm-hmm.
As a matter of fact, if LA doesn't beat them in that conference final back in '93, it's Montreal Toronto in the finals. That's how close it was.
Oh, true.
I think it was a Game 7 as well too. That would have been something. Montreal, Toronto in the final.
The finals,
That
yeah,
would have been something.
that would have been mayhem.
And that was one of the last times it could have happened too, because Toronto got moved over to our division.
Yeah, they moved to the East, not like I think late
They moved
'90s.
conferences total. They moved from one conference to the other and in our division, so it can't happen again. But back then, that could have happened.
Them and what's it called? Detroit too. Yeah, Detroit too moved because we played them in '97 in the finals, and that can't happen again.
Yeah. Oh, did Bob get lucky there?
I don't know. I don't know if he tried, if he fell or he did that on purpose. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't know. I think he got lucky there. I'm glad it's not like 50 seconds left in the third at this score, but and listen, Florida came back in the third last game, didn't they?
Okay.
Yeah, this has been a closer game in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it's a lot closer than last game.
If Florida can manage that same kind of push they had in game one, they could come back here easily.
Yeah.
BL, you got me figured out now. So it's just when you figure out the answers, Rick changes the question. This is when you figure out the rules, they change. Well, it looks like we'll have 3-2 after 2. 3-2 after 2. I was hoping for a closer, to be honest. 3-2 after 2. If it was Florida, it'd be fine. All right. Anyway,
not over.
It's a good game. This is a good game. I hate to say it about the Leafs, but it's a good game. Very
pretty good second period.
Very close. This game's not out of reach by Florida by any means.
No, not at all.
No, I think it was a good period.
This I'll agree with what BL is saying here right now. Up 1 heading into the third. I think that might be the worst lead in hockey.
I always heard that a 3-0 lead after the first is the worst lead in hockey.
A what lead after the first?
A 3-0 lead after the first period is the worst lead in hockey.
Well, I mean, not in a shutout.
Well, no, they say that because I guess it's because the opponent, the team that's leading is way overconfident at that point. They think the game is over, and it's there's still enough time for the team that's losing to come back. So I don't know.
It's different for every team, though. But I mean, the saying's always been the 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey. I'm not a believer of that. I mean, a 2-goal lead's got to be better than a 1-goal lead.
I guess so.
You give up a goal, you're tied. 2-goal lead, you give up a goal, you're still up the lead. I like that.
Yeah.
Me. Clearly, I think differently than everybody else.
No, it's a 2-goal lead. 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey.
Why?
Because you can shift momentum. Because if they tie the game, all momentum swings the other way.
But you got a goal, right? It swings. You can give up another goal, you're tied. You give up a goal with a 1-goal lead, and then it swings, you're behind. So how is that better than the other way?
I don't know. I just go by what the experts say, man.
Fuck the experts. They're not always right. Now, I was reading something by the experts that said that... No, it's true. No, it's been the longest
They're
time.
not always right unless they prove my point.
Now you're starting to learn me a little bit now. I agree if they prove my point. I don't agree if they don't. Because I'm just, very close-minded.
Okay.
How come nobody's defending me?
Everyone's wrong unless they agree with me.
How come nobody's defending me here? Nobody. No, Rick, you're not like that. Makes me think I might be.
Maybe. Oh,
They're still not defending me after that prompt. All right. Well, anyway, we got like 15 minutes left here for the intermission. Give the viewers out there, you got the floor. We'll talk about whatever you suggest to us. How's that?
I think that's a good idea.
Is that a good idea?
Good idea, Rick.
And I'll remind everybody, if you're here and you're having a good time, please give us a thumbs up. And if you are new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing that. On either channel, because we are here with the Talking Habs channel and the Don't Pug with Media channel. So if you haven't subscribed to either one, go do that. We'd appreciate that. All right, crickets now.
Man, they're just tired of us.
All right, third period. Florida comes back.
I think so.
It's possible. I think anything is possible. But like, I don't know, like Tampa. The Panthers and Blues are both playing pretty well, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think Florida can tie it up or will tie it up. Hey there, Slinksy. I'm good. I hope you are as well. Rick is double dipping tonight. How am I doing that? I'm not double dipping. I'm here representing Talking Habs Media, and the other two boys are here representing Don't Puck with Media.
You were.
I'm only single dipping. And the other channel, we're not monetized over there, so there's no double dipping. And it was my idea to possibly do this. It was Cam's idea to do this tonight. It was my idea to do a game.
Pardon me.
In the playoffs. And I suggested it only this morning, so. All right. We're not getting anywhere.
Dude, you're just nervous. Literally just let it play out, dude.
I'm not nervous about the game. Man. I got not. Listen, if Toronto wins, they win. I'm not. Nothing I can do about it.
No, you mean you said we're going nowhere. Let it go, man. Let it go.
No, we're going nowhere in the conversation here. That's what I meant.
We're going somewhere.
I don't know about
the promised land, Rick.
I don't know about that.
Rick, tell me about your day. You want some friendly advice?
Advice about what?
I don't know. Whatever you want. Amos is just shaking his ass in the background.
I'm gonna say your couch is really happy. It's wagging its tail.
Yeah, it's my dog. Amos,
happy couch, happy JD Vance.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay.
What do you guys say out there in the chat there? You guys want to talk about anything particular? Anything any of us can answer for you? When we throw out
want some life advice?
Life advice. Life advice.
I'm here to give life advice. I'm here to give hockey advice.
I'd be careful
kind
about
of advice you want. I'll even advice your vice.
I'll stick your vice in my advice.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Sure.
And you see, we're getting nowhere.
No.
We were actually leaving.
No one wants to ask us anything?
Nobody. Nothing.
Not even ask how my day was?
How was your day?
Rude.
I don't get how was your day? Like, is it good? Like, did you guys have a good meal or something like that?
How was your day? Here's your slippers. And would you like a beer?
Yeah. Oh, actually, a beer would sound pretty good.
There you go. See how nice I am?
Sometimes when you want to be. I mean, there's other times you can be a little bit of a dingbat. Dude, fuck Max Domi. Fuck Max Domi.
I said earlier.
What a dick.
But I wouldn't.
All right.
Not even with your dick.
What?
You heard me. What are they showing here?
Help.
Please.
There should. Oh.
Are they glazing on the Leafs again?
They're always. Dude, they're gonna win the cup.
Oh no, this is the but this is the American feed, so I don't see why they'd be glazing on Toronto.
Yeah, you think they'd be supporting Florida a little more?
Yeah,
it's PK Subban.
Yeah, Did you see him last night though? Whatever the
Oh
game.
shit, Chris Pronger's there.
I thought, yeah, Chris Brown. I thought for sure Subban is trying to look like Shaft. No, seriously, from the movie, I remember from the movie in the 70s, he was dressed just like, he looked just like him. It's like, are you
Nice.
going for that Shaft look? Like, I don't get it.
Take
know.
note
I'm
that
not-
Brad
I'm-
Marchand among active players, that's crazy.
What's that?
Among active players,
Most playoff goals, he is fourth.
fourth among active. That's crazy.
Oh, nice.
Well, it helps when you lick a guy on the face before you shoot the puck.
Sure.
Instead of smelling salts, it's tasty salts. Like I don't know what you want.
Like,
I'm gonna taste you before I
You
spill.
know, I need a little boost there.
What the hell is that guy wearing? Like what? You guys can't see the commercial that we're seeing, but my God, what's wrong with fashion today?
Yeah.
Is
Dude,
that really clothes that people wear?
I don't think so.
no.
God,
Big hits.
come on, people's out in that chat. Wake up, wake up. Where are y'all? Jeez, we're losing them one by one. We're not doing very good. We're not.
Dale McCarr's a
entertaining.
handsome guy.
Okay, who said they were going to take their clothes off to get the ratings? You go first.
I'm just saying,
Nah.
Dale McCarr's a handsome guy, dude. I mean, like,
Yeah,
was-
yeah.
I was insulted before. I don't know that I'd be considered that.
I don't know.
All right, well, why don't we have anything to talk about?
How was your day, Rick?
Mm.
Not bad. I worked.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
exercised, I
Flashback.
walked.
Eric?
It was okay. It was all right.
That's it. That's all we
No
got.
day.
Guys. Okay, well, let's do predictions for this. Well, how about playoffs in general? Early start to the series.
I changed my mind.
surprised you
Edmonton's
so
going to
far?
the final.
Anything surprised you so far in the first? Mostly just first games, right?
Toronto actually playing like a hockey team.
Because Edmonton won last night.
That was a surprise. Were you not?
This is
I wasn't expecting that, to be honest.
It was another comeback.
Yeah,
I think they set a record or something. I heard they think 5 games in a row where they came back to win or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they were down 2-0, and then I forget
They're
what
going
time
to the final.
late. I don't know
I
what
still don't see it. I don't know.
I think I dozed a little bit here.
Someone on that team has a horseshoe up their ass.
For
And I
real.
think it's
Weird.
Corey Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
It's just weird. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought they'd have come back.
No, neither would have I. But I swear to God, Corey Perry has been to how many straight Stanley Cup finals?
Wow, they're a long way from there yet.
Mm.
Jeez.
No, but he was there last year, and then what the year before was Vegas, Florida.
Was there in 21 with us?
Yeah, I think at one point he went 4 in a row, but then I think there was a stop at one point, and then
think,
last
yeah,
year with
it was-
Edmonton.
I don't think he went
It was
4 in a row.
2022, 2023.
Yeah,
Every
No,
year
Pat Maroon
since
went 3 in a row. I don't think Perry did more than that.
was it 3? Hold on a second.
Pat
I
Maroon
think
did 3
Perry
in a row.
tied it, but it doesn't matter. He would be if he
Different
he would go to
teams,
his
I think.
4th final in 5 years,
That could
and
be.
he still can't win the cup.
Oh, fuck.
So I think this is it. So I think Toronto's learning to play like a hockey team, and Corey Perry is going to make sure that the Edmonton Oilers make it to the final with his lucky horseshoe.
He's going to get to the finals with all 32 teams before he hangs them up, which is not going to happen. What do they show? What's Hellebuck's having a seizure?
No, he's doing like an exercise apparently.
I know what he's doing. It just looks like something's happening there, right?
I don't know why he's doing he's doing that like a million times.
Bad drugs, man. Bad drugs. He's tripping.
Is he
That
warming like
that's what's next, eh? Dallas and Winnipeg? Yeah. What do you think of that
Is
one?
that a fish? The
that
person
a
to like the
fish?
right of like the lady in the pink. Like the person to her left. Sorry, to her left.
What?
Is that like a fish?
I don't see a fish.
Here, hold on. Hold on. Can you guys see my mouse right here?
I can't see your mouse. Why
Oh,
can't I see your mouse? Oh, okay. Where?
right here. Like that person right there. That's a fish.
I turned it off. Shit. What? I didn't see a fish.
What the fuck?
What is a fish?
No, the person. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. Edmonton's going to the final because Corey Perry is going to have.
I'm sure. I'm sure the person was not a mermaid, so not a fish.
Well, just looked like a fucking fish.
Okay, what else? Where did everybody go? Is there anybody left in the chat? What's the score now? It's 3-2 Toronto, unfortunately, going into the third.
Rick, you're right. Corey Perry went to the finals 3 times in a row. Yep. Once with Dallas, then with Montreal, and then with Tampa.
Yeah, and then it stopped for 1 year.
Yeah. Let me see.
Did he go last year with Edmonton?
It stopped for 2 years, and then he went again with Edmonton last year. Oh, wait, no, sorry. No, you're right, Cam. Sorry. It stopped for 1 year, and then he went, then last year with Edmonton. So,
okay,
4 and 5.
And Pat Maroon went 3 years in a row, I think, with 3 different teams as well.
Yeah, Dallas, Montreal, and Tampa.
No, Pat Maroon.
Oh, Pat Maroon, sorry.
Pat Maroon was St. Louis, Tampa.
St. Louis.
Was it Tampa a second time?
Yeah, I think he was there for both, no?
Could have been.
He's a 3-time. Yeah, he's a 3-time cup winner.
Tampa. Could have been.
Yeah, it was. It was twice with Tampa.
Oh, well.
And it's funny because I think where Maroons ended, like, playoff streak was when Perry's began.
Could be.
I think that happened, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. No, they intertwined because Pat Maroon would have been in the 21 for Tampa with Montreal. That was his last one.
Yeah.
So they intertwined, and then Perry took over for 2 more years.
They're going to the Cup final.
Who, Edmonton?
Yeah. I'm pretty
sure that's the only reason why Chicago brought Pat Maroon, and they're just like, he also has a horseshoe up his ass.
Chicago wasn't going to get to the finals because of Pat Maroon, that's for sure.
I know that, Rick, but people are superstitious.
I get it, but that's a miracle.
Yeah, I mean, they got to start doing something. I mean, Connor Bedard's good, but it's looking like he might not be that much of a game changer right now.
They still selling Roundup in the States? Obviously. That's horrible shit.
I think we still saw it here, no?
I don't think so.
I feel like I saw it. I might be wrong.
Oh. It shouldn't be.
Got 2 minutes till the start of period 3.
Yeah, no, pesticides and shit are sort of banned. It doesn't surprise me. I'm sorry, just doing a commercial.
It depends, because if the pesticide had a change in formulation,
it could be that it's a formula. Yeah, it would have to be because it was banned. All right. Anybody? I swear we're alone here. It says 7 people, but I don't know if there's 7 people. If you're here, you're shy. Don't be shy. Buy a cherry blossom and talk to us here in the chat. We got to have about 5 minutes to 7 minutes left in this.
There's a minute 20 left in intermission.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm such a horrible judge of that. I don't know why. That time went fast. All right, we're almost back for the third. Yeah, I'm going to say that Florida ties it up. From there, I don't know. But I think Florida will tie it up.
Yeah, we'll see.
Tie it up. And I do hope they'll win this game. I don't want to see Toronto go up 2-0, but I don't think it means anything until, that saying, right? You're not in trouble in the playoffs until you lose on home ice.
Exactly.
I still can't believe they actually. I still am in disbelief that they called that an embellishment. I'm beside myself. I
No, that
can't
was a
even
terrible
believe
call.
it.
Except that no calls they make anymore shock you completely. Somewhat, but not completely, because I don't know. They don't make sense anymore. All right, what are they showing that for?
Winnipeg Dallas tonight. That should be a big game.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Who won that first one?
This
Dallas.
is the first game, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the first one?
Yeah, this is the first game.
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't know who won the first one. That makes sense.
Yeah, because both their series finished like the latest, so I guess that's why they pushed it so late.
What's that again? Say that again.
Both their series finished the latest.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
That's probably why. And we're off.
We're off.
Third period starting.
We're off like a bride's nightie.
Like a what?
Like a bride's nightie.
By the way, how did you guys feel about the Utah Mammoth logo?
I like it. I think it's an actual it's a nice logo.
I think because it has the back of the head is designed like the Utah mount, like the mountains in Utah.
Well, yeah.
Mm.
It's
And
not
like,
hard to tell.
well, yeah, dude, but all right, yeah.
Well,
But everyone is saying it's worse than the Arizona Coyotes one. I'm like, no, this one's way better.
No, I think this one's better.
Smoother.
Yeah,
the colors actually mean something.
Yeah.
Sure, you had a coyote with a hockey stick. Like, that's not that impressive if it's too cartoony. It's not like the Anaheim Ducks one.
I don't know how. I don't think this is their logo. I've only seen this one that I'm showing right now, like here on this picture. Everywhere else is this logo without the hockey stick.
Yes, this is the logo. This is
different.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, that's not. But that's out there. If you see that, that's not the actual logo.
I think that was a concept one that was made before they announced.
Yeah. Because everything I've seen other than that is the one I showed before.
Yeah, that's the one they're going with. Yeah, because I saw the jerseys, and the white ones just say Utah across and have the logo on the shoulder. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, the logo is going to be on the black jersey, and the whites have Utah across, and the logo is going to be on the shoulders.
Well, that's interesting.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that actually looks slick. They're really nice.
Bobrovsky just saved a goal that could have been, saved a big shot from Matthews.
Bobrovsky.
Boys, tire up.
But Ruby's winning the coaching battle.
So far.
Too close to tell.
Yeah.
Too early to tell. And it is very close.
Oh!
Oh, man, that was close.
Oh.
See, isn't this better that we all react at the same time? It's like, oh, give it.
Yeah, it's really hard. And like we're at the same time. But
oh, really? It's really hard. I'm sorry.
Are different times.
They have pills for that, Rick.
They have pills for that?
Yeah.
No, it's a match made in heaven when you're at the same time.
Instead of someone just being like, wait, pause it. 30 seconds. Nordic, pause it for and he goes, I can't. I wish I could do my Nordy impression. Oh, fuck. Come on. Skate, move your ass. Skirt. Man, shots are tight. Come on. Oh, my goodness.
Fuck. Can't beat the Leafs? Jesus.
Mm.
3 minutes into the third. Shots are 21-15 for Florida, so they're out shooting them by a good margin. With 3-2 Toronto.
Mm.
Seems typical of Bob to not be at his sharpest in the first 2 rounds.
Well, I thought he's been like pretty well today.
Yeah,
I he had a bad game.
I don't think he had really a goal against him tonight that I would necessarily say is his fault. Game 1, the first 2 periods, he was awful.
Yeah, he wasn't great last game. But I have to say, like in general, Florida looked like they were sleeping throughout the first half of the game last game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but no, this game I can't say there's a goal that I would say like, oh yeah, like no. But
why is Wes McCauley there? It's not Wes McCauley. This guy's they're showing as a linesman.
They say Wes McCauley?
It said the name.
Yeah, this actually did say Wes McCauley. Yeah, that's my mistake.
McCauley. Somebody's high like I am.
I guess so.
What? Rick.
What?
You didn't notice that Wes McCauley was on the officials roster? It says his name.
Could it be a different Wes McCauley? It didn't look like Wes McCauley.
No idea.
Oh.
He's one of the it was a linesman. There was no armband. McCauley would have an orange armband on. He's a ref, and he's not a ref in this game.
No, it says Wes McCauley. He's a ref, but he said I guess they must have been he's probably working line duty. I have no idea because they said they had a ref go down.
Oh, okay then.
Well, now that Wes McCauley's in here, now you might see a lot of calls towards Florida. So
it doesn't look like Wes McCauley to me, but I mean, I could easily be wrong on that.
5 minutes each for fighting.
Oh, come on, that did not score. Yeah. 2 minutes for fighting, or 5 for fighting.
Pontus.
BL, there's plenty, believe me, plenty.
Come on, Verhage, do something. Oh, big hit. But Will made the save.
He is faking it anyway. Looking for a call.
Your poor little baby hurt his finger.
Looking for a call.
Oh.
So what happened? Why was he in so much pain?
Right there. I think they hit here.
Okay. Oh, nice hit.
They got crunched.
Nice.
Dick. Oh, nice hit. If that was against a Florida player, Rick would be like, that's a penalty.
Yeah,
100%. Put him in the box. 15 minutes for being that guy.
I'm calling it in advance.
30 minutes for being a Leaf.
Oh, BL, I'm having fun. I don't care one way or the other about them.
And that sounded like a disappointed father. Oh, pshaw.
Pshaw.
Now go to your room without dessert. And for whatever reason, you're British, I guess.
You're the one who said it. I know
it's. I was mimicking you, so it's like there. Come on, Rick. Come on, keep up. Keep up with me.
Keep up with the Joneses.
That was such a boomer joke.
Yep, I'm a boomer.
Oh, come on. Ah, you fudger. Oh, let's go. Wow, that one's soared over. I saw. Oh, that was some nice nifty footwork there. Icing.
Yeah.
Icing with what was it? 5:50 gone in the first. 5:10 gone in the first. Third. I don't know where.
Rick, how are you going to feel if Toronto is the first team to bring the cup back to Canada?
I'm gonna ignore you. First, I'm gonna ignore your question.
Do you decline to answer? Are you using your rights to plead?
I do not talk about like fairy tales. It's a fairy tale. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Well, I don't know. A lot of people believe in fairy tales, Rick. So can I tooth fairy?
I am not one of them.
They could do it, man. They have the team to do it.
Yeah!
There we go.
I looked away. Yeah, they scored. I didn't see it. I got to see it.
I never thought
Yeah,
I'd be this
3-3.
excited to actually see Florida score a goal.
Florida ties it up 3 apiece. Show the replay. Come on. Wow, I didn't really see that replay.
Awesome.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
nice.
So lucky.
Can't blame Wall on that, really.
No.
No, it's backdoor.
Yeah, you can't blame him on that. Nice. We got a
Okay.
tie game with 14:20 left in the third.
Bruins fan rooting for a friggin' Panther. I don't know what to do right now.
I think Toronto's about to score.
Think?
Yep.
Oh shit! They did just score.
Yep.
Oh well, that was short lived.
Very short-lived. Marner with the goal, I believe.
Did he, or was it Tip? I don't know.
You guys just don't know how to read the signs. I could just see it setting up for Toronto to score. But I lie. It's just I know how to read the chat.
Yeah, so I'm not looking at the chat. I'm just looking at they're like, what? They look like they want to score.
BL said, yes, baby. I knew that he's helping for Toronto, so I knew that meant. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. I was hoping that wouldn't happen.
Oh, it was Mitch Marner. Okay. I thought it was Tip. Okay.
Dude, right after that.
Excuse me.
Now, what was that, like 30 seconds later?
Yeah,
If not?
something like that. Wasn't very long after, anyways. Well, BL, I'm a Habs fan. First, second, and third.
Oh, shit. Did you guys see the hockey sticks behind Marner?
What?
It said Styles on it. Those are fucking.
No ego there, eh?
I was just wondering, are those in sticks? Who the fuck else would put Styles on their stick? Oh.
Going for a commercial break. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, even the Gecko plays hockey.
Just the Geico thing there. No, I'm wrong. They went for a commercial break. The Geico, what is he?
It's a Gecko.
The Geico Gecko.
The Gecko.
That thing's been around for a really long time.
Okay, is this Chris Pronger?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
Chris Pronger.
Okay, it is Pronger, right? Okay, I'm not dreaming. I've seen this go so many times. I'm like, is that? I just can't tell if that's Chris Pronger or not.
He doesn't look as tough anymore.
Well, I still don't want to, like, get in his way or anything, but. I don't know how big Pronger is. He's a big motherfucker.
I'd prefer that commercial if they showed a little more.
Maybe.
But what can you do?
I like this one. This is a good commercial. Saw this for the first time like not long ago. A couple of
Coors.
passing out beers at the wedding. At the wedding. It's great.
I'm hungry, so this commercial doesn't bother me either. Except I'm hungry and I now want to eat.
Oh shit.
Nah, not McDonald's. What? Who's 6'6"?
Pronger, I'm assuming.
Prager is 6'6"? I'm just saying he doesn't look as tough. He's gotten older. What do you want me to say? At least last night in the game, I don't know, he's wearing a blue suit. Looked like it was one of those weird suits from the 70s. And he was wearing like these old lady running shoes. I just looked at him and he had glasses I just looked at him and go, that's Chris Pronger? My God. He's not scary anymore.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
No, I'm sure if he came at me and wanted to kill me, I'd be plenty scared.
I'm sure. I don't know if I'd want to play like beer league or something, going up against Chris Pronger or something.
Oh, no, I'm sure he can still. Yeah, I'm sure he can still throw a helmet check. I didn't mean like he's fat and out of shape or anything like that. Just I don't know. Just
he had this wasn't Chicklets. It was something else. I think it was the sheet with Jeff Marek. I don't remember one of the shows that he was on, and it was basically saying how like when he was first coming up, like as a kid and everything, like he was like an introvert and like that, like, but when he was on the ice, he had to like kind of force himself to be like take on a whole new persona and like to have that edge on the ice, and then that's how he became so I guess like if you meet him off the ice, he's probably like this super nice, like timid guy, but then like on the ice, you just don't want to fucking mess with that guy.
Yeah, there's always a guy like that on almost every team I played on. There was one kid that was a lunatic on the ice, but it was a good kid, but a lunatic on the ice.
Yeah.
But it's like I always say it's like road rage. The nicest people. Put them behind a wheel and they become lunatics. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I knew a couple guys like that, but in soccer.
Yeah, no, it's the same, right? It's just the heat of the moment gets to some people. That's all. Like it gets to it big time.
Like, dude, it's just a game, man. Don't worry about it. It's like, what the fuck?
No, and I get it in hockey. I mean, when I played, I was the smallest guy on the team, but the reason I blew out my shoulders was from that. I was defensive. I was pushing these big guys out of the way, but you just get mad and you're just
Oh, yeah, no.
That's hockey.
Yep.
Yeah, I blew up my shoulders like that. So on the weekend we'd play. So I'd be dead. By the end of the week, I'd work all week, but by the end of the week, they'd be good enough to play. I'd play and hurt them again. And
that's it.
I did it at work. And I was on CFSC.
I never played ice, so.
Yeah, I have nothing organized really, just old timer stuff.
Yeah. I can skate okay, but like I'm not like a good skater at all.
I'm not the greatest skater either. I don't skate on my ankles. That's about it. I can't really skate backwards very well.
Oh,
and I can only cross over from right to left. I can barely cross over left to right.
I don't even know if I could cross over. I'll be honest. Never really tried.
But I don't skate on my ankles, and that's a big thing.
Plus, the few times I did play like on ice. Well, no, that's not true. Because I split the parks a lot. So.
Yeah, I mean, as a kid growing up, every day winter, shit, we're out on the rink every day if the weather. Enough.
That's why I find like I don't know about you, but like the past like this year, I think this year the rinks were actually pretty good.
Were they? I don't even try anymore. Besides, I can't with my knees right now. I can't.
I know, but like I brought my kids a couple of times, but like this winter we actually had a decent winter where like it was cold enough to keep the outdoor rinks like in pretty decent condition.
It was steady enough. It wasn't always up and down.
Yeah. And
freezing, melting, and freezing.
Yeah, because the last like 3-4 years, man, they were terrible.
Longer than that for me. Like I don't know. For me, it's been like at least 10 that I've noticed. It's hard. It's like impossible to go. Before I hurt my knees, I would have, but Did they score?
Oh
No,
my god!
How did he not score there?
Did they make a save or you just miss high?
It was a save. I don't
Was it a
even
save?
know.
I gotta see that again.
I couldn't
He had an
tell.
open net.
Oh
no,
my
Will
god!
got it.
You passed
Will
that
got
back,
that.
dude.
He
Come
got
on.
back just in time. Oh, that's a good save by Wall.
Yeah, that was a really good save.
Yeah, as much as
Man.
I don't want to admit it, that was a really good save by Wall. You never know. That could be the game saver right there.
Ugh, Subway.
Not even real bread Subway.
I just can't. I can't Subway.
I never really liked Subway at all. So I've eaten it a few times, but not often.
Yeah.
Not even real bread. They can't even call it bread.
I don't know what that is, but like, just like the price that they charge for that too, and so like, what?
Yeah.
You
And they got
fucking serious?
like sawdust in it. Like I'm not joking
No.
either. It's got some weird things in it.
Yeah, because I think like at one point there was like a blank on the word, but like their chicken was like 80% soy or something, or like
And their egg salad, it was questionable if it was like 100% egg salad and tuna.
Oh.
They couldn't classify it per se as like I don't know. It was one of them. I think I don't remember which meat, but and the tuna wasn't 100% tuna.
but even like the steak, it was like it can't. Like, what the fuck is that?
How do they make it not? How is it not 100% meat? I don't get it.
Looks like this gray shredded, like I don't know what the hell. It's like no.
That's probably why whenever they build your sandwiches, they always kind of look at that, and so you don't look at the sandwich.
Yeah.
Subway sandwich. Well, nothing ever looks like the commercial, but
No.
the Subway sandwich never looks anything close to it.
Yeah. Anyway, if I want a sub, I'm gonna go to the bar and I'll get myself a sub.
Yeah, I don't know. I like a certain type. It's got to be like the.
You gotta come down to the East End, Rick. We got some good subs here.
Italian in the neighborhood, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to work for Weedman, and I had that whole area where you live.
RDP or San Diego?
I had from Saint Laurent east.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's where that's where they all are.
But I was in RDP a lot because Italians they like to take care of their lawns. It's just the way it is. So I did a lot of work in RDP. So I know RDP pretty good.
Yeah, there's a couple good ones here. San Diego, I find, has more.
Although I'll say this, I worked for Weedman for 2 summers, and it's in their name, Weedman. It's supposed to kill weeds. I don't think I killed a weed in 2 summers.
It's so bad though. Like they come back like, I give up. My backyard, forget it. I just like I've tried everything.
Because the pesticides are not like they used to be. They got banned. So now the new pesticides haven't caught up to the effectiveness. Oh, hang on a sec there, Mr. Alex. We got a guest. Alex.
¿Cómo estás?
What's up?
How's your dad doing?
Doing good. Yeah, I went to go visit him after work today. He's already walking around with the walker a little bit, but successful surgery. He's chilling.
A hip replacement?
Hip replacement. Yeah, hip replacement.
And he's walking already. They get you up right away, man.
Oh, they want you to. Like, he's only using the walker, so
you recover quicker. The quicker you get up, the quicker you recover.
Exactly. Let the blood flow.
Awesome. Good to hear.
Hey, baby.
How was this game been? Because I'm not going to lie to you, I haven't watched the second of it. I was watching the Celtics, and they have truly pissed me off.
It's
I mean,
been
it's
good.
tight.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been a tight game.
Yeah,
very tight.
I don't know. Good goals have been scored. Like just rippers. Not much goalies can do on some of these, but when they've had to make saves, they've both made saves. But some stuff has just found the way through.
I hope another one finds its way through to Toronto.
I don't know.
At least one.
Oh wow.
Oh, it cleared.
Alex.
Wow.
Alex.
Open
What?
up another.
Can he? Yeah,
Open up another like a browser. Go side by side. We have a stream going on in the Highbrew room. So open this up in another browser.
And he could be at the same time as
You
us.
can watch it, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
That way we don't have to pause or anything like that.
That makes sense. Okay, hold on a minute. I'll do just that.
With 8 minutes left in the third. 4-3 Toronto. Can Florida come back one more time?
Is the volume going on it?
No.
Oh, yeah. BL, Jacob Fowler. The real deal, man. The real deal down there.
I cannot believe the Celtics just lost that game.
And he's playing tonight, isn't he? Or does that mean that Laval won tonight?
Oh, that's what was probably. That was probably that noise. Kev, my roommate probably slammed the door shut.
Oh, Florida, you're running out of time.
Oh,
Ooh.
Florida cannot give up another goal.
no, they can't.
No, they're not.
I mean, like I said, even if Florida loses this game, I don't think they're out of it.
No,
They're not
but
at it, but it would be a little bit tougher, and Toronto's got some confidence on it. They think they can hang with them.
Yeah, it could all change being in the, at home.
I said it though. I'm going to say it again. If Toronto beats their
Yeah,
Demons,
we don't want to hear it.
it's 2018 Capitals.
Yeah, we don't want to hear it, though.
This is the year that all the teams that we loathe are going to win it all.
Yeah. It would make sense though, right? Like the Capitals finally hired like Trotz, a more defensive, like
They feel like this Toronto team has the feel of the 2018 Capitals. They really do. And I don't want it to happen.
If you don't want it to happen, stop talking about it, man.
I'm trying to jinx it.
we're gonna will this into existence, Rick.
We're going to jinx it into existence.
I'm going to have to hate you guys then. That's all. That's all there is to it. BL says Rimouski just beat Shawinigan 4-3 in double overtime in Game 7. For like how far are they into their playoffs?
Rimouski.
Q. The Rimouski.
What's good is the TV next to the
That's a
Sony
hard one.
behind.
Hang on.
Was that,
How do you say
Alex?
the Rimouski?
Isn't it the Oceanic?
Saguines or something like that, isn't it? Rimouski Saguines?
That's Saginaw. No, they're showing again.
No, and then it's Shawinigan Cataracts.
But the Rimouski, it's not the Oceanic? Where you go? Yeah, 'cause isn't that who Crosby played for? Yeah, the Oceanic.
Okay, I don't know where I got. I forget what team it is, whatever. Yeah, you're right. It's the Oceanic. And it is where Crosby played. Oops. I got it wrong.
There's a rush 3-on-2.
Oh, shit.
That was
Come
a hard
on, man.
Bob. None of that. Damn, this is a good idea having that extra room.
I know, and it works.
That was a great idea.
This is what we need to do. Oh, come
Yeah,
on,
that's
you
a picture
bitches.
streams.
What?
Oh, it froze!
Oh,
Come on.
Not mine. It's going again. It's going again. Good shit. Good pressure from Florida here, though.
Yeah,
oh,
big time block. Oh, nice. Oh,
Nice. What a move.
Sure made a rip that one.
I heard Lawton put a questionable hit on Rodriguez, and they called embellishment somehow.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
That was terrible.
Weird.
That was the
thing.
worst call I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, I didn't see. I looked at it and I'm like, what just happened here?
It was so like, I don't know.
Oh,
Like it was clearly a penalty for Lawton, like hands down, like no like question. But like, the poor guy just got slammed into the boards from behind. You call it embellishment? What do you want the guy to do? Like fucking do a pirouette on the ice and like, skate away? Like
You should have known that hit was coming. You should have grown a third leg. That way you wouldn't have gone the other direction. You it's your fault. It's not me. I'm the ref.
you shouldn't have got hit. Go in the box.
Yeah. You shouldn't even be playing this fucking sport. Get in the box. You suck.
So dumb.
Oh man, this Chipotle commercial is really getting me. Did that man just put ranch in honey?
Honey Ranch. Ugh,
No, I
never
don't
had
like it.
Chipotle.
I've never had Chipotle in my life.
Nope. So I have not had food poisoning from them yet.
I've only wanted to though. It's just always there. It's like next time.
Oh, we have Chipotle here?
No, well, every time I go down to the States.
Oh, right. Okay.
But I think they opened a Chick-fil-A in Ottawa.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I've never been a big Chick-fil-A fan, to be honest with you.
Oh, my kids love it.
I've always thought their chicken was soggy.
They won't come here because of the language.
The what's it called? The mac and cheese is actually really good. I have to give it to them. Hold on a sec.
It's
So
not
is Dairy
bad
Queen.
for homophobic mac and cheese. $11 points in his last 3 games, Rantanen. Jesus. That's stepping up in the playoffs, eh?
4 minutes. Oh, 4:20.
Woohoo! Blazer!
Great time. Oh, I better turn off my cam. No.
I'm so used to 3 being goodest for Florida that seeing anyone else wear that number is weird to me.
Who? What number?
3.
Who's 3? Who was 3?
Goodest. Now it's Seth Jones.
Oh.
Ew, I thought that got
You're
through.
running out of time. Florida.
Oh,
They're getting chances. They just got to bury one, man.
Oh.
Oh!
my God.
Big save.
Good keep, though. Good keep, Verhage.
Oh my God!
Oh, Verhage, that's your specialty is late clutch goals. You're this team's Justin Williams.
Wow.
Florida's pushing. They are pushing. Oh. That was a great move, but he just
I don't know why he didn't pass it for the one-timer.
2-cent finish.
What did I say?
3:10 to go in the third. Regulation.
Come on, Florida.
Icing against Toronto.
Cash team. Who wants to hear an impression?
Sure.
There's Give me something. Like, who should I do? What should I do?
Can you do the Leafs losing? That's Mitch Marner.
Well, he's a Leaf. I can't like. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to just be a Leaf and go?
Like
I don't know. I guess
What do you want me to do? It's more
I'll-
like a sniff as a hot dog. I guess I don't know. Like, do I gotta like? What do I gotta do? I don't know. Florida sucks, dude. They're not tying this fucking game. They blow.
Yeah, I hope they do now, especially after you said that.
Greg Berube just looks like an even more evil job in the Hutt.
He had to say resting bitch face.
He looks like he'd stick his foot up your ass for no reason.
I don't know
do
about
like
for no
Berube,
reason.
though.
I feel like that
I've
gets a
never
little
had any
weird.
issue with Berube. He's a former Flyers coach.
Yeah.
This is the first team he actually was head coach of. Oh, that just went wide.
Oh.
Down amongst the boards. Out the zone. I'm surprised they pulled the net as early as they did. It was still almost 3 minutes left when they pulled it. Marchand.
Come on.
Reinhart behind the net. Now gets it to Jones. Jones, Verhaeghe. Reinhart. Passing through Barkov. To Chuck. Back to Jones. To Chuck. Blocked. To keep, though.
Oh my God.
Out the zone.
Out of the zone.
Minute 41 to go. Florida enters the offensive zone again. They got the big guns out.
That puck.
Cycles it around.
Oh, they were coming in the middle too.
Minute and a half left.
Florida's pushing hard.
Florida getting some fresh legs out there. I don't think Toronto changed anyone. Tries clear. They can't do it. Oh, the Panthers can't settle it off the puck.
We got 1 minute left, and Toronto's keeps coughing up that puck.
Don't matter if you can't bury one. They're going to bury one in now.
Oh, and I just took in the face.
Come on. Oh, that's
big walk.
Fan by Ekblad.
42 seconds. Toronto getting some fresh legs out there. Oh, he coughed it up.
Wide icing.
Icing. Call your timeout, Florida. Give your fresh legs some extra time.
Disappointment.
Hey, 33 seconds. There's still time. There's still time. Offensive zone face-off. We'll see.
All right. I might actually be convinced with Florida here. I mean, Toronto.
Berube was the best thing this team could have did.
I said that.
Me too.
I did say that in the beginning of the season that Berube is going to be a great element for them.
I said it when they hired him. Fuck. That worries me.
We all did.
Yep.
They needed a hard-nosed, defensive-minded guy. Former champion. Exactly what they got.
I mean, it does help they boasted their defense too. Chris
They
Tanev,
did,
Brandon Carlo. McCabe is actually healthy, so
Ekman Larson, man, that was a good ad too.
Also, Ekman Larson was a very underrated pickup. They lose the puck face off. Toronto looking to dump it down. That's going to be icing. No, it is icing. Okay.
It is icing.
24 seconds.
Let's see.
They won face off. Seth Jones, you're going to have to get something to net soon. Ooh.
No,
Might
no.
be it. 12 seconds. Oh, jeez.
Not looking good.
No.
Going to game 3,
Nope.
2
That's it.
zip
Four,
Toronto.
Toronto
Wow.
over Florida. Oh man, those Leafs fans are going to be insufferable.
Oh yeah.
Jesus, I'm not going anywhere near social media.
Oh,
For
boy.
Leafs fans.
You better
Oh,
be.
well,
I'll tell you one thing. Florida's in a must-win game 3.
Yeah, Florida's in the must-win games. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, listen, it's pretty much always that. If you lose the first 2, you go back home. You got to win that game. But I mean, they got, I think, a good chance to do that. They've played them well here in Toronto. They got
Oh, yeah.
that
Those
at
games
home.
were
Maybe
close.
makes
Well,
a difference.
actually, I'm going to say that game 1 wasn't as close as the score indicated. This game, yes. But
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah. That's it. If Florida wasn't asleep for the first half of that game 1 there, it could be a tight series. But hey, you know what? So you gotta play 60 minutes. Well, it's cliche, but that's what it is, man. Hey, you gotta show up for 60.
BL Canada first for everything but the Maple Leafs. No,
Anything but Toronto.
Well, guys, we're heading back to Florida. Down 2-0. Like Alex said, must win game 3. What else do we have to say about it outside of just depression?
What?
So, yeah, what did he say?
It sucks. That's what there is to say about it. My dog's barking.
Yeah. Any final thoughts, guys, before we close out?
Just that Toronto looks good, man. Toronto looks good.
Toronto looks good. I'm gonna say it, yeah.
I hate to say it, man. If we may have to, if Florida better win tomorrow, or not tomorrow, the next game,
Friday.
or we got to put our faith in whoever the Metro winner is.
No, I think if they win against Florida, they go final.
I do too.
I don't know if they win the final, but you beat a very quality opponent in Florida. So, and I don't think
they
Washington
could lose to Carolina.
Or
They could.
they could.
They could lose to those guys. I mean, it's possible.
Even Washington.
Or Washington.
Those are going to be 2
Throwing
huge
this out there.
defensive-minded coaches.
Carolina has gotten swept in the Eastern Conference Finals the last 2 times they made it there.
So they're due.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, they do.
unfortunately, so is in Toronto.
They do.
They both are.
Come on.
Oh, well, that will remain to be seen. But, until next time, everybody, thank you guys for spending some time with us and watching the stream and watching our live reactions for the very first time without having to yell pause. Thank you to Talking Habs for doing this co-stream with us, even though the owner of that is also an owner of DPM. We don't.
I'll take the praise.
Do
I
that.
don't mind.
Yeah. Follow us at Don't Puck with Media on all of our socials, and don't forget to visit our website at don'tpuckwithmedia.com. You can even converse with us through don'tpuckwithmedia.com. Don't forget to check out our blogs, and like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you want, and do the same thing for Talking Habs.
And that's
Have a
it.
good night, everybody.
We'll be back hopefully with another one of these games. I don't know exactly when, but we'll let you know. And that's it. Have a good night.